I believe I managed to make it live again, if I'm not mistaken. Can y'all hear me out there? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Hopefully I got y'all back this time. Lost you the last time. So is there anybody out there with me? Hello, hello. I only see one out there. Looks like no one else has made it in here just yet, so. There's two. There's somebody else that popped in. Can y'all hear me out there? Throw it in the chat if you can hear what I'm saying. Hey, there's Max 420. Can you hear me out there, Max? Just to make sure we're coming through. All right, hot dog. We're doing good then. Hey, JR, Navy girl. Look at that. Her favorite auditor. Well, it's my favorite Navy girl. How you doing? Glad to see y'all filing back in. Sorry about that last one. You'll have that. Seems like every time I come out here and run around town, it does that. After so long, it just drops the chat out, and there's nothing I can do to get it back, and then I can't find y'all. I got to be honest, you guys are the most important part of the auditing job to me. It's you all I look forward to seeing and talking to. So when we do these lives, we get a chance to talk back and forth instead of having to do it in the comments under a video. Actually, Dark Watch, it is tech issues. I have nothing to do with the chat dropping out. It's not operator error because I don't touch anything. I'm just driving down the road, letting it go live. And for some reason, after so long, it seems like the chat, what I do is I lose the chat. Is it still broadcasting? Can y'all still hear me after the chat drops out? Can you still hear me talking about the chat and shit like that? Or does it drop plumb off? I figured you were, Dark Watch. I didn't get too offended, believe me. I was just explaining it's something, I don't know what it is, something to do with YouTube. I just lose the chat. Like, it looks like the live's still going just like it was. We just lose the chat. I'm not sure why that is. Or I lose the chat anyway. I don't know if y'all are still able to talk to each other or not, but I lose the chat and can't find y'all at all. So when that happens, just know I'll start another one. Right, we don't stop. Who's that? Eternal Fidelity. That's not true. I guess I do stop. I stop sometimes. Sometimes I stop. Sometimes I start to stop. Sometimes I stop from stopping. But I occasionally do stop. I won't lie. I have been known to stop. Ooh, Navy girl, you got a message from him, huh? Not part of that we? Yeah, probably not. I'm not part of any we. That's the problem. I'm kind of a loner out here. I don't really have a group or a clique. I've never fit into one in my whole life, so I'm not looking to fit into any particular group now. I don't have a problem trying to conform. I just don't conform, so easiest way I found, I just come out and be me. We the People is a good one to get into, Terry. Well, I'm already part of We the People. In case you haven't noticed, my channel's all about United We Stand, uniting the people. Regardless of what you believe, where you're from, or who you are, what you've done, doesn't matter. We can agree to disagree on a great many things. We only have to agree on a few points to be We the People. We all pretty much want the same thing. We just want to be able to live our lives without breaking our backs to do it and have everybody else leave us the hell alone while we're doing that. No, you didn't notice how I got my subs from Chile. You didn't notice anything. That's the problem. You didn't notice. You notice that I got like the first couple thousand with his help, but it really wasn't his help. It was DPN and Brian Young from High Impact Flicks. See, that's who sent the subs. It really wasn't Chili, just saying. You know, it was the other people pushing his channel. And that's where some of the subs come in. That was about 2,000. But in case you ain't noticed, I've more than doubled that. I kept all that I got from that side, and I've more than doubled that. So, yeah, I don't owe Chili any subs. Just saying. I owe Chili nothing. And there again, somebody's trying to get Chili back in my mouth tonight, so I'm going to stop that. I don't want to talk about Chili. Fuck Chili. Fuck you, Chili. And fuck you to anybody else who just wants to talk about Chili, because I don't. I don't want to deal with it tonight. This channel isn't about Chili. So we're gonna quit I'm going to quit talking about Chili and go back to doing my thing here. Happy to see y'all there. Oh, Conspiracy Music, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there, partner. That was an awesome show, by the way. I enjoyed it so much. I think everybody else did too. I haven't had a chance today to go back and see how many views we've had, but I know we had over 400 as soon as we were done. So there were over 400 people in and out of there just while y'all were playing. Austin Murphy, hello out there. I see you, Austin. Good to see you. Glad you could join us for a while. Starting to get dark here in town. Oh, Ironton's not only on the map because of Chili. Ironton's only on YouTube because of Chili. YouTube is not the map. Just saying. You're giving Chili way too much credit now. I don't care to give him the credit he deserves, but you know, if you're going to give him credit for what he really needs credit for. He didn't put Ironton on the map, damn it. Ironton's always been here. It was here long before Chili ever came along. Just saying. YouTube is not the fucking map. That's the only thing Chili did was blast it all over YouTube. And not everything that Chili had to say was true. So, neighbor girl, you have a good night and thank you. I'll be as safe as I can. You too, enjoy your evening. I hope everybody's having a good evening out there. I know I am. Indianapolis, Indiana, not that I'm aware of, JR. I don't know of any reason I need to go to Indianapolis. Is there some reason I should go there? Is there something I'm missing in Indianapolis? I mean, if I had a good enough reason, I suppose I could go to Indianapolis. I just can't think of any reason to go right off the top of my head. I don't know anyone there for sure. I'm not going to be one of those auditors that travels across the country. No, that's not my plan. I had no plans of that from the beginning. I don't want to travel all around. Hell, I can barely afford the gas to come in here and travel around. It gets expensive just to keep the car on the road and keep the gas in the tank just to be able to do what I do. I don't make all that money on YouTube that a lot of the rest of them do. I just don't make that kind. So. And I don't want to do like fucking fundraisers and shit and beg people for money for me to travel around. I don't want to do any of that. That'd just be silly. People got better things to spend their money on and give it to me for damn sure. I don't have any, you know, I don't like asking people for their money much. It bothers me. I just don't like to do it. Like I say, they got much more important things in their lives to spend their money on, and I'm not the guy who they should spend it on. I see you, American Pride. I'm headed down 9th Street right now. I'll be there in just a minute. I'll just continue down this way and head to your place there and pick you up. So watch for me there, and I'll be out back here in just a minute. There you go, guys. We're going to have American Pride Ohio with us here in a minute or two. Just bumped in the chat and said that he was ready. So. Hey, that limo was for sale. $800. Hello from Northeast Ohio. Who's that? John Smith. Well, hello, fellow Buckeye. Hello from Southern Ohio, all the way at the bottoms where we're at down here, all the way on the river. Far south as we can get in this particular part of it. Oh, Alan Eyes, hello out there, I see you. Thank you. Need those best wishes from Scotland. Need best wishes from everywhere. I'll take all the best wishes and prayers that I can get, but I will admit I'm probably one of the most blessed people that you guys actually know. My life is very blessed, so if you ever wonder if I need blessings, I get them every day in my life. You know, you can believe in God or not, but I promise you He's there and He takes good care of me. I have no problems in that area at all. You know, speaking of Scotland, it's funny, when I first got this iPhone, I can change Siri's accent, and one's like someone from the UK or Europe, you know, that accent. There's an Australian accent. What I really wanted was a Scottish accent or an Irish, but they didn't have that, so what I ended up with was the Australian accent. Why? I don't know. I just like it. I think it sounds neat. I really like the Scottish and Irish accents, though when they get really thick with it, it's almost hard for even me to understand what they're saying. But I'd say they probably have that problem with us a lot too. I bet we sound funny when we talk to them. Who's asking about the dirty police? Are you asking me, JR, what I think about the dirty police in the Uvalde shooting? Is the Uvalde the one where the cops supposedly ran away instead of running to? Well, I think they should be strung up and have the piss slapped out of them in front of everybody. What do you think? They definitely shouldn't be police officers. If you're going to run away from gunshots, then you're definitely not the kind of person. On a badge, you're expected to be a hero. You're expected to have big, huge brass balls, and if you don't, then you should take the badge off and go flip burgers or something. Go find something else to do. And I'm not trying to insult you out there. If you happen to be a coward with a badge and you're listening, don't be a coward, or don't wear the badge. Either way, I mean, nobody will shun you if you don't throw on a badge and pretend like you're all kinds of brave. You know, don't run a pretend game on us, because it'll come out, you know, in situations apparently like the Uvalde. You know, we found out there were quite a few cowards in that, apparently in that neck of the woods. And that is, if you can believe any damn thing you see on TV. You know, I was always told not to believe anything I hear and only half of what I see and read, and I'd be the better man for it. And I believe that to be a true statement. And I think you all could benefit from that little pearl of wisdom too. So make sure you don't believe anything you hear and only half of what you see and read. And you'll be a lot smarter in the end. You know, if you want to know things, you're going to have to look outside of the mainstream sources, obviously. They don't really tell us anything. You ever notice all that stuff on the news is always about someone, someplace way the fuck far away from you where you couldn't do a thing even if you wanted to? But yet, it makes fucking front page news, like they can't stop but tell you about it. They didn't tell you about your neighbor, the shitty time that he had. They didn't tell you nothing about that, so know that. They didn't give a damn about you or your neighbor, but by Joe, they'll talk about somebody else's neighbor, or at least we assume they're real people they talk about. How the hell will we really know? Allegedly, they were following orders. You talking about those same cops following orders to run away? That would be strange. That's one order I wouldn't be able to follow. I hear gunshots ringing out and children are in the line. I'm going to be jumping in between those bullets and the children. That's what I can promise you right there. Not to mention, I'll be throwing a few of those little pieces of lead myself. I happen to have some. I keep them around. I've got at least 16 shots in the Glock, and I've got another 3 magazines with me, all 15 apiece. So if we have to throw some lead, we can do that. I can definitely make a hole in the ground with all of it I got. It's pretty heavy. Hopefully, I don't ever have to fire a single one of those rounds. I'm hoping I don't ever have to pull this pistol from its holster unless I'm just playing around with it. Somebody said I was so funny. I don't know what I made funny, but I'm glad somebody's enjoying themselves out there. I can be a little goofy, I'll give you that. I tell you what, I went out and spent this last weekend with Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind Man, and Damn, I seen enough leg go down the range. I guarantee you get down on the end of that range, I bet that ground's 6 inches lower than where we were standing, just from all the lead laying in it, for sure. That was friggin' awesome, man. I had a great time. I'm pretty sure he did too. That was absolutely awesome. And I gotta be honest, guys, I can't wait to get back out there and spend some more time with him. He's definitely a unique individual. Fun guy to spend time with. Showed me some beautiful mountains, sights I've never seen. Let me shoot weapons that I'd never even held before. I had a great time being with him. So we'll slide through here and pick up American Pride, Ohio, and get him out with us tonight. I better move the channel locks out of his seat, hadn't I? Just sit on them. Those pinch his ass. He may not be too happy about that. Yes, smartass Jane. I got my my booster seat, of course. You know, I can't drive without it. My booster seat and my 2x4 is tied to the bottoms of my feet so I can reach the pedals. Hey, American Pride, if you're listening, I'm out back, man. I'm here. I'm going to have to go over here and knock on the door, guys. I'll be right back. Apparently, he ain't watching. Either that or he waited till we got here to go to the bathroom. We'll see here in a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Let me go over and knock on his door. All right, guys, I'm back. He'll be joining us momentarily. I'm going to put this hoodie on because it's starting to cool off now that the sun went down. There we go. That'll make it a little warmer now. What do you say, American Pride? How the hell are you tonight, sir?
Good, brother. Eating, starving.
I see you eating. Even YouTube stars gotta eat, don't they?
Right.
We eat and shit like everybody else, put our pants on one leg at a time and shit.
20 minutes at a time.
It's almost like a regular fucking people out here, ain't it?
Right.
I think sometimes people forget that. They see people on the tube and they tend to think a lot of them even when they shouldn't. Most of us really ain't all that fucking grand. We're just people.
That's it.
Just people living our lives. So it looks like we got 18 of them sticking with us for the moment here.
Oh, hell yeah. Miss Lisa gonna be proud of us tonight. Look at that windshield.
I haven't seen Lisa yet this evening. I'm sure she'll pop in at some point. I bet she has a life too. I bet she lives. Shit, I think we lost the chat again already. God damn it, man. I hate it. I hate this shit, man. Can't keep one going. You guys still out there? Can you hear me? They're probably chatting to me. I can't fucking see it. I hate the way this. I don't know what happens to the chat. I don't know why. It just drops the chat out. Don't make any damn sense. But it does it.
Oh, that's someone.
Hey, there we go. There's Dark Watch. Okay, I see somebody out there. There's Max. All right, they're still there. Apparently, hell, they just got quiet, didn't they? Good deal. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all letting me know you're still there. Look at Jane's text. I can't see it. I can't do it from where I'm at, Della. I can't switch the phone around, so. Hello again, Eternal Fidelity.
One of them notes?
No. I wouldn't eat that shit on a bet, man. I don't know why you do, to be honest.
I'm starving.
Well, McDonald's is something I'd just go ahead and starve, I think. Man, I really don't like it at all.
I ain't ate all day.
The Tiffany's getting on the booster seat bullshit now.
Oh, God.
You're right. I need a booster seat.
Hold on. She can't talk. She ain't much taller than you.
His name out there, Eternal Fidelity. It reminds me of being when I was in the military, when we saluted the captain. We would say, courage and fidelity, sir. And he would say, to the regiment, you know. One of the few times that the word fidelity came up every day in my normal life, anyway.
Right.
I've done that, JR. When it goes out, switch it back and forth from top to live and all that. It doesn't change it. Once it goes out, it's out. It won't let me do anything with it. I can't get it back. So I'm not sure why that is. Does that say my niece? My niece is listening to me at the hospital. Well, hello, Audrey. I love you with all my heart, and I hope you get to come home soon, because I sure do miss you. I miss all of you. She's not feeling well. She's got to have... well, I don't know what they're going to have to do, but apparently she's got a stone blocking the tube that goes from her gallbladder to her liver.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's causing her a lot of pain and shit. She's, what, 13 now, I think? 13, 14, somewhere in that neighborhood, and, you know, laying around a fucking hospital. That sucks anyway, no matter how old you are. But,
right.
let's see how exciting it gets in Ironton tonight, huh?
Hey, let me tell you.
Good bit of traffic out for the moment.
I give about another hour, we'll be dead.
Somebody said Eternal was chilly. That's a serious possibility. Never know who Chili is anymore. Sometimes I'm not even sure he does. Man, it was warm today, is it? Well, it was a little chilly, but it was a decent day today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got chilly as soon as that sun went down, though. Sorry, guys, American Pride's still feeding his face over here. He's got his mouth full of chicken nuggets, so that's why you don't hear too much from him.
Starving. Fat guy got to eat.
Well, even skinny guys got to eat. Damn. Think about it. Skinny guys become fat guys somehow. It's
right.
You know.
I used to be one of them skinny guys.
Well, you know what they say, round is the shape too. The good thing about you, if a stiff wind blows, you just stand there and enjoy it. If it blows across me, you know, I go running down the sidewalk backwards and shit. So. Got to lean into the wind. Booster seat or not. Maybe I can get me a lead-weighted booster seat. You know, hold me down. What do you think? With a seat belt.
That should work. Maybe.
Maybe. I've been in here cruising around for a bit. I come in somewhere between 4 and 5, I think.
Yeah, I jumped on your first one.
I seen you in there. I can't remember what time it was exactly. Somewhere around 5 o'clock, I think. Ran for a bit, and I restarted this one. I remember it somewhere around 6:45. I'd lost the damn chat again. So, yeah, that's Eugene with me. That's American Pride, Ohio. Picked him up there a few minutes ago. Eugene's become just as much a part of Ironton Auditor as I have. You know, he's always a staple here. Occasionally I got to run by myself because he's got his own life too, but man, I tell you what, he's spent a lot of hours sitting on his ass in his car with me. That's a fact. Max 420 said hi, American Pride. He's got his mouth full of chicken nuggets. Give him a minute. He's trying to wolf them down.
Who said that?
Max 420.
How you doing tonight, Max?
I believe that's who that was. Let's go back here. Yeah, it was Max. I like the name too, Max 420.
Right.
It's always 420 somewhere, ain't it?
Yeah.
I wish you lived closer too, Max. Hell, I'd come pick you up. We'd let you ride with us, wouldn't we?
Guarantee it.
Hell, we'd pick anybody up. We don't give a shit. Sometimes it's nice just to have a third voice to break some of the damn boredom.
That was a pretty good meal.
You feel better?
Yeah, I feel much better.
Well, that's good, because you ain't you when you're hungry, man. You know?
Bite into a Snickers.
Right? Just not you when you're hungry. Dark Watch is asking something there about you. I can't read it because we're flying down the road here.
Let's see here. Eugene wants to confirm you wouldn't have help with chat. Dark Watch, he said, I just asked if it was you, what? Oh, I thought you said, my bad. He said, I just asked if
about you. I
was Eugene to confirm you wouldn't have help with the chat.
Yeah, having Eugene's like having no help with the chat, evidently. I'll get him there, guys. He's not used to running live like I am.
No, hell no.
Well, that, and you've often heard you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Well, I'm like king of the bullshitters, so you know that's why I'm so good at it. I got that gift of gab.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm good, shit. Even on my own lives, I don't think I don't know.
Jeff said there's never a dull moment with me and you around. That's a fact. It's always fun and excitement. At least for everybody else watching, they all get a laugh and have a good time anyway.
Tell her it's alright, because Kelsey just and gave her big girl's car seat.
Well, good. Maybe I can borrow the baby one then.
Yeah, she still keeps her in
Yes, Adela, I hear about your chocolate and milk. I'm still getting shit for that. I might be a little guy, but I got to deal with bucket loads of shit from everybody. I can tell you that. Everything from chocolate milk to the length of my legs, which isn't much. I will agree. When you're my size, I'm just lucky that my legs are long enough so my feet will touch the floor, you know, when I stand up. Thank
Depends
God.
on what chair you're sitting in.
Man, if I sit back in a regular chair, regular couch, I can kick my feet like a little kid. They don't touch the floor, like they stick straight out. You know, I ain't much taller than what you would call a dwarf or a midget. You know what I mean? I really don't have much height on them. I'm only 5'4". 5'4" and right around 150 pounds somewhere. Some of them real men out there, if they get a hold of me, they can pick me up and throw me around, you know. I have been thrown by a couple. I got picked up and thrown like a rag doll by a guy in the military. Of course, I had to come back a little bit later and climb up his back and let him know what was what. He didn't try to throw me around no more. I'm like a damn rabid squirrel once you piss me off. Climb you like a fucking tree. Let you know I didn't like it much. You know what was funny, after that little altercation that we had, he come to me and asked if he could have some Motrin. I was the only one in the barracks that had some. I wore him out. was like, God damn, man, I need some Motrin. I bet he had to swallow a bit of pride to come back and ask me for some Motrin, so I gave him the whole damn bottle. I was like, here, man. Sorry it hurts, not.
Here, them too.
Leave me the fuck alone. If not, you will soon.
Yeah, I guarantee.
It's the only reason little guys are that rough, man, is because we've been picked on our whole lives. There's nothing you can do that hasn't been done to us before or tried to.
Right.
So, you know, it's... Not to mention, you know, in school, I was just a little dork, a bookworm. Man, them fucking lights. Jeez. Bright, ain't they?
Very.
Leave you with spots and shit.
And them cop lights, wow.
They got some bright headlights too, don't they?
Goodness. I think it's the brightest lights I've ever seen. Yeah, brother, started this new song. Well, it's been a couple days ago. It ain't finished yet, but...
Working on another one, are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna rename it. It's gonna be Paper Soldier Part 2.
I remember you saying that last night. You were gonna do a second to that. I think that's one that everybody liked, wasn't it?
Yep. Like I said, I've got a lot of good ones on there, man. It's just...
Did it surprise you that they played your shit last night?
It did. It really did, you know.
See, now you see that's what their show's all about.
Right, right.
You know, is pulling out people that no one else would ever hear of and letting them have a chance to get their music out there, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad I got to know Clay, you know. Not fully, you know, but still getting to know him. I mean, he seems like a really great guy, and
I love it when everybody gets in here and tells me I should get a scanner. Apparently, they haven't heard me tell them 1,000 times.
And I did email.
I'll try it one more time, E-Man. Hello out there, by the way. That's the first time I've seen that name. Yeah, a scanner doesn't work here, unfortunately. It would probably help, but only if the Ironton police actually broadcast it on a public channel, and they do not. So unfortunately, no scanner, no app, none of that stuff will work here. It is an encoded channel, and none of us are special enough to be able to break in. So unfortunately, that's why I do have a scanner. It just doesn't work here.
All right.
It won't do me any good. Pick up all the EMS and all that, but hell, I ain't gonna chase the damn ambulance around all the time. I'm not a lawyer, for crying out loud.
Right. Yeah, I did email Doc Danger last night.
Did you?
Well, today. I'm sorry. Today.
Hopefully he can get his laptop working.
And,
he couldn't even get back into his email last night. That's why I had to keep dropping the link in the chat so he can get back up on the panel. He's having some serious issues with that thing. Oh, you're welcome, man. I didn't figure you did know. It's everybody always says that, and I hate it because they obviously think I'm just too fucking stupid to not have thought of a scanner. It just unfortunately doesn't work here. I actually had people send me the money. That's how I got the scanner. They sent me the money, and I went and bought it, and we cruised around with it for about a week, didn't we, Eugene? Before we figured out, that's why we couldn't figure it out. We couldn't find it, even though we were on the right frequency according to it. It just, they don't broadcast on that anymore.
They went to cell phones, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Something to AT&T. That is their body cam. It's the, you know, it's all that shit, so. Illinois. Well, they're a little far away from home, ain't they?
A little bit.
Holland Jobs. I wonder if it's like a courier service or something, delivery service.
I don't know. I've never heard of them.
Me either. I was just reading it on the back of that truck. Something about words. When I look at them, I've already got them read, you know.
Yeah, I got the, like I said, I'm working on the other one, and Paper Soldier 2 maybe a little worse than the first.
What do you mean by worse? Is it going to suck more, or it's
Oh,
going to be?
no,
I'm
it's
just
going-
asking. Man.
It's going to be,
You going to get in their shit a little deeper? Are you?
yeah.
Well, go for it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm just putting the truth out there. If they don't like it, oh well. They can go to hell.
Well, that's what the First Amendment is all about. You can say
Yeah,
whatever
that's
the
right.
fuck you want.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
have to
right.
like it. Traffic getting a little backed up, ain't it?
Yeah. There's something going on in Ironton tonight.
I doubt it. Is there ever anything going on in Ironton at night?
And nope. The only times I do not drive through Ironton is between the 1st of the month and the 3rd of the month.
It's a bad time, ain't it?
It's a horrible time to drive in Ironton.
Right around where all that public assistance comes out that first week, man. You can't do no grocery shopping. You can't hardly get anything done.
I'll tell you what, me and the woman will wait until about the 10th, 11th, well, between 10th and 15th of the month, just to come out and grocery shop.
About the best way to do it. You know, if you can swing your finances that direction, it's a lot easier. You have a better option at the grocery store too. The shit ain't all blowed out, you know,
Yep.
ain't all bought out.
Well, sometimes we go to Walmart, and other times I'm a big Sam's Club fan. I like buying everything by the bulk. And
I try to stay the fuck out of Walmart as much as possible, man. I fucking hate Walmart. I don't want to be there. I don't like going there. I don't like the fucking people there. I just don't like Walmart at all, man.
it just kills me that the people around this Walmart. Okay, the Walmart we have in South Point, well, Burlington. They dress up like they got $7 million just to go to Walmart and buy their kids a couple $20 toys.
That's because they didn't go to the goddamn Dollar General, son. So if you go Dollar General or Dollar Tree or some shit, you ain't got to dress up like you go Walmart, you know? You're going to Walmart, man, you got to look fucking fit to kill. You never know when you're going to find the next Mrs. X, you know? So Walmart's a good place to look for them, I expect. It's like going to a fucking bar and marrying a bar whore and then getting pissed off because she's a drunk.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or marrying a stripper and then being mad because the bitch won't keep her clothes on in front of strangers.
Yeah.
Men are really dumb like that. They'll go meet women at the awfulest of fucking places and then be upset because of the woman they married just isn't quite like they thought she should be.
Right. I'm the only motherfucker walking on Walmart muscle shirt and shorts. Everybody else is dressed fit to kill.
Man, I've showed up at Walmart at 3 o'clock in the damn morning, still in my house shoes and my pajama pants and t-shirt, and walked through there for hours. I was bored, didn't have nothing to do.
I
Back
think,
when it used to be 24 hours, they ain't anymore. But
I think it's like 3 or 4 years ago. We went to Walmart one night, me and the wife, well, soon to be wife. We went to Walmart in New Boston, and I had house shoes on, shorts, no shirt. And as I was walking in, I was putting my shirt on because dude was coming to the door. You gotta put your shirt on.
Yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no service. You ain't gotta have no pants.
Right.
But you gotta have shirt and shoes. I've seen the signs. So as long as you've got a shirt and shoes on, you know,
You're
you
good
should
to
be.
go.
Yeah, fuck it, you know.
I think we was Christmas shopping at that point in time. I could be wrong. The wife's soon to be wife's watching, so she can verify it. You know what I mean? I really can't remember why the hell we was at Walmart, but
Well, it sounds like I've tried that before, Sean. Is that what you're saying? I think he's accusing me of trying that. Going in with shirt, shoes, and no pants.
oh shit, I forgot we was live.
Oh, we're live, that's for sure. So if you don't want it out on the internet, shut the fuck up, is all I can tell you. Because they're all listening, I promise you they are. And some of them are out there listening just to twist our words and use them against us the best they can at some point. Don't think they ain't. They absolutely are.
I'm just used to driving around this boring ass fucking town. Oh. So how's the new Walmart out there by your house?
Oh, the new Dollar new Dollar General.
Yeah.
It's the same as the other Dollar General. It's just turned the opposite direction.
Right.
It's the same old shit.
Right.
It might be a little bit bigger on my square footage, but it's just Dollar General. I mean, I don't know what people expected.
I've been calling it the new Walmart.
Pedro Walmart, that's what I call it. It's in Pedro proper. Nothing like your local friendly Pedro Walmart.
Let me ask you a question. Do they stay open past 8?
Fuck, I don't know. I've only been in there once. The shit part about it is I'd have to go the opposite direction than I come into town, but I passed that one coming into town, so I just stopped. It's more convenient for me. I just stopped there because I have to pass it. I don't have to go out of my way another couple miles to get to it,
Yep.
Now, if I was just at the house and just needed something quick, like I did the other night, I went around there and got like a gallon of milk and shit just because they were there and close. That was nice. First time I've been able to do that in more years than I can count. We ain't had no little convenience stores out there for a long time. Just starting to get a few back now.
Yep.
They took over the old Tipton's building there and got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's oh shit, Gillespie. I can't remember her first name. It's one of Roger's daughters, I think. That run it out there. So we got that one. The pine tree, of course, is gone. Is it Jonda? Is that the right name? Did he have a daughter named Jonda? I'm thinking that for some reason. I don't know him personally either.
For some reason, I was thinking Tina. I know it ain't Tina.
I don't think it is. I keep wanting to say Jonda, but that may not be right either. Like I said, I don't really know him. I've got a cousin that knows him personally. I don't. He worked in there at Giovanni's for years and years, like 15 years or some shit. So,
okay.
So he knows them all, but I don't know them. I know of them, of course, but I don't know them.
Right. Yeah, I'm actually writing this one down.
Sean said it was Jonda.
Jonda. Why was I thinking Tina?
I don't know. I don't claim to know what you think or why. Damn, son.
I don't know why I was thinking Tina.
I don't either, especially if it's Jonda.
Right.
The on the end is the only thing that's similar.
I was close. I got the right.
Hey, there's D-Bose Nation. I just seen it pop up in the chat. How you doing tonight, D-Bose? Good to see you out there. Well, it's boring. It's about coffee time, ain't it? About coffee 30, or are you ready yet?
Yeah, it's about coffee 30.
Might as well get us a cup of coffee, and then I think I'll just start cruising up and down every goddamn street. We'll just run them all. Why not?
Hell, was it?
Burn up as many fucking gallons as we can tonight. When I run out of gas money, we're going home. We'll have to. If we don't go soon enough, we'll be walking part of the way.
I'm glad I live close.
Mine's about an 8-mile walk out through there. I got a bit far to go. I mean, it ain't that far if you're driving, but damn, if you're walking 8 miles, it takes you a little bit to get there. I've walked it before. It ain't no big thing. I can do it again. I didn't enjoy it. Don't think that I do it for pleasure, because I don't.
All right.
Hey, everybody. Oh, shit. I can get out of here. Sometimes just getting out of the car is a challenge. How you guys like my hoodie? I put that one on tonight just to keep me warm. I'd wear pink and purple polka dots to stay warm. I don't care what it looks like to get warm. Hey, how you doing tonight? Are you asking me, D-Bose, if I made the cut? I don't think so. I can't imagine what I would have done that he'd be able to sue me for. He claims all kinds of dumb shit, but I haven't done anything to be sued for. I don't have a troll farm. I don't raise trolls on it. Nothing like that. Apparently, there are those who are accused of it. Yes, Sean, it does say that. That's because this is actually the hoodie that Chili gave me when he was here. So I still have it, and I wear it when it's cold.
Anything else for you? It's me, 256.
That, and I figure it probably sticks in his craw a little bit. So I especially wear it for that. Here you go.
You guys need new coffee?
Oh.
You guys need new coffee?
Yeah, we will here in just a
Yeah,
second.
when he's done.
Drain it right out.
17.3. Thank you.
You want to hand me the stuff? I'll get you another one running. How you doing tonight?
We drink so much coffee here. We even make the coffee here.
Hey, like you guys are in here, will you guys watch the store so I can go pee?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
Because I don't get a chance.
Troy's in the hospital, she told me.
Oh, what happened?
Not sure if something happened with his legs, infection or something. And she thinks maybe, well, she told me she thought maybe he was going septic.
Oh, wow.
He's not doing good either way, so. Guys, if you don't know, and you, I guess you, well, how the hell would you? Troy's the guy that works late night here at the gas station, and Amelia's working a double shift because he's in the hospital, so. While
Man.
you're giving all those good wishes and prayers out there for people, make sure you remember the guy at the Ritz station named Troy. Probably use some of that tonight. I figured that about drain her out. Cough.
I love coffee.
Oh my goodness, son.
One for coffee, I don't know what I'd do.
It kind of makes you wonder how the hell people got to drinking coffee. Do y'all ever wondered that? Like, do people just going around and grinding shit up and running water through it to see what it tasted like? You know, like who's the first person that come across a coffee bean and thought, hey, I wonder if we grind these up and run hot water through it, what it'll taste like. You know, it's take a sip and finish that off, he said.
I wonder how they did. It didn't call. You know what I mean? The first person to make a pot of coffee or whatever.
Yeah, I agree with you, JR. I don't have that kind of talent either. I can't use 2 phones, a laptop, 6 telephones, and talk to 35 people and not drive and not crash either. There's Dave. I hope I can pronounce this correctly. I've tried before. I don't know if that's Calouette or Callaway. I hope I'm saying that correctly. He shared some links before. They had like it was at a base, and they had like the cavalry.
No.
You know, it's really cool, man. I someday I'd love to do that. Righty.
Oh.
There we go. We're gonna be coffeeed up here in just a minute.
I need cigarettes.
I'll leave Eugene in. I'll make him pay for it tonight. How's that? Just make him pay for the coffee. Got an airbag to the face, did you, JR? I've got a friend in Columbus. She had both hands on the steering wheel up top, and when she run the car into a ditch, it wasn't really a bad wreck at all. But when it sat down the ditch, it must have hit the sensor on that front bumper, and when it did, the airbag went off and literally broke both of her arms. She wouldn't have been hurt at all had it not been for the airbag. That's the funniest part of it. Then my sister one time was in a wreck and ended up having to go to the hospital to be checked out after the airbag come out and exploded in her damn face. So, you know, they talk about those airbags like they save lives. I can't prove that they save lives, but the one thing I can prove is that people have been hurt by them. People have absolutely been hurt by them. Sometimes the only reason they got hurt was because of the airbag. That the wreck itself wouldn't have done much. Told him I left you in there to pay for the coffee, man. I'll make you do it tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you for the coffee.
Anytime,
I
brother.
appreciate you. Yeah, that's what they say, Debo, so I don't know. I always turn mine off. The very first thing I do with the vehicle is I yank the airbag out and disconnect it. I'll be honest with you. I wear my seatbelt, but I do not want to get slammed in the face with an exploding fucking bag. I just don't. So
No.
I mean, hell, we lived through all kinds of wrecks before we ever had fucking airbags. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't see that many more people living due to them, to be honest. But I have seen people with their noses broke and their arms broke and quite a few other things, severely burnt, all kinds of shit, injuries from an airbag.
Last car wreck I was in, I broke my right shoulder.
Broke your right shoulder.
Yep.
Was it the airbag?
No,
Or
it
was
was
it just the
dashboard.
wreck? Just the wreck. Dashboard. Yeah, that'll do it. Nothing like ramming the dashboard into you.
Fighting the dashboard's like fighting concrete. It just don't work.
Yeah, I've never been in that bad of a wreck. I've been in a couple, I had a couple people rear-end me here and there. I had one drunk run it when I worked in Columbus years ago working for Aaron's. I was driving a company truck and he was drunk and he ran a stop sign and broadsided my box truck. Tiffany's asking where her coffee is. Tell her to brew that shit. Ain't you got a pot at the house? What the hell?
Perfect, mama. It's at the house.
We should be asking where the hell our coffee is. We
Right.
shouldn't have to beg the Ritz station for it. We should just be able to stop in there at APO's house and get fresh coffee all night.
Right.
Good thing Nelia down here at the gas station takes care of us. Good thing we ain't dependent on Tiff. We wouldn't have any.
And I bet she got a whole pot in there made, and she don't even like coffee.
She only drinks yours when you bring it?
Right.
Is that what's going on
Yeah,
there?
literally. She only drinks my coffee when I get it from Rich. She hates coffee, but she'll drink my coffee.
Well, just claim the pot. I bet she'll drink the whole damn thing.
Well, I can't do that. I won't have none of a morning.
Shit, you could probably grab me early morning and wring me out like a wash rag. I bet you could get at least a cup of coffee out of me.
I guarantee it.
I know my woman always says,
blood
she's
type's
like, I don't
coffee.
understand how you can drink coffee and go to bed. Yeah, well, I don't either, but I've been doing it for most of my life, so.
Well, that's like
It's not about the caffeine. Caffeine, I've got such a high tolerance, it really doesn't have any effect. I just fucking love drinking coffee, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I love coffee. I drink coffee. You've seen me do it. We all get together and start bullshitting. I can put the coffee away like hillbillies drink beer. I drink coffee.
Yep.
It's one of the first social drinks.
That's actually a pretty good cup of coffee.
Not too bad, huh? For a gas station coffee.
Right.
I wish the coffee shop would have been open. They weren't open. I couldn't get my favorite coffee today. I tried to get in here a little early just to get a cup, make myself happy, but it didn't work. So, oh well. They've been closing early.
Yeah, it sucks, man, about Troy. I did not know that.
I didn't either till tonight. That must have been that one night when he didn't show up
Oh,
here recently, and she was talking about it. Must have been what happened. He must have been feeling bad.
well, hopefully we can get a prayer chain going for old Troy, Good old guy.
They're already doing it out there, man. I promise you, they're on it. Tiff said something about she needs your coffee. She'll have a drink before you get home or something.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta start getting 3 cups of coffee. That way she can drink 2 and you'll still have one.
Like I said, she hates coffee. But every time I bring one home from Speedway, Rich, wherever,
Then she wants it.
drinks it like it's going out of style.
Well, maybe you just need to buy a different brand at home. Maybe she just thinks the shit you buy is shit.
Well, we buy Maxwell House,
Well, there's why.
and then we buy Folgers. And I love Folgers. The stronger, the better.
You probably like that black silk the old lady drinks. She likes that shit. It's a very dark roasted coffee. And it's
Yep.
good. I'm not saying it's not. It's just, it's too dark to be my all day, everyday coffee.
Right.
I don't mind like 100% Colombian or so, but that black silk is pretty hefty and I
Oh.
like it. It's good to drink, but every once in a while, I don't like to drink it every pot.
You know the instant Folgers.
Mm-hmm.
I put about 4.5, 5 scoops in 1 cup.
I usually buy the instant for out home just cause it's quick and easy. And nuke you a cup of water and throw you a tablespoonful of coffee in and stir it the fuck up and drink it.
My tablespoon.
That's better than a Keurig, son.
Yeah. The woman loves them damn things.
Ah, man, I'd wear one of them out 1 cup at a time. Jesus, I drink too much. That's, you know, I don't drink anywhere near what I used to. The old, we bought a one of them little 4-cup makers. That's what we use. Just the 4 cups. Instead of the 12-cup pots I used to brew and drink.
I've actually slacked down a lot. I was on like 12 to 15 pots a day. And
I used to be up there somewhere around in there.
And now I'm, I think about 7,
Hey,
8
Pandyland,
pots.
how you doing tonight? I see you out there. Glad to have you with us. We're just cruising the town again tonight. Me and American Pride, seeing what we can see. Which so far ain't a whole lot of anything. Just traffic on the damn street. I ain't even seen a police car yet.
Right.
I'm sure they're out. Listen to me, I'm sure. Well, I assume that they are out doing their thing. I have to assume, since I don't know where they're at. Is Legicator working? Actually, Debose, he's not tonight. Generally, he works from like 2 to 10, I think, something like that. I mean, the second shift of the day. But I guess one of his sons had gotten hurt and is in the hospital, so that's why he's not out tonight. He's at home with the children while the mommy is at the hospital with the hurt one. And so he's at home playing daddy and mommy. Can you imagine that? Mommy Legicator. I asked him if he's letting them call him mommy. He said no. Said he didn't think they'd go for that. Actually, there's only about 15 or 16 officers in the entire police department in town, JR. And there are nights when we only have 2 at a time patrolling. So, you know, a lot of them work extra shifts to make up the difference. They do the best they can, but we just don't have a lot of police here. And apparently we're getting to that point in history where a lot of people just don't want to fucking be policemen, evidently.
No.
You know, they ain't got tons of people wanting to do it anymore like they used to. Gee, I can't imagine why that is. Notice I never put in my fucking application either.
Right.
Of all the things I ever wanted to be, a cop isn't one of them. Kudos to those that are good at it and do it correctly. Kudos to them, because I don't want to do it at all. It's like being a fireman. I never wanted that shit either, you know. I joined the military. That's about as close to being a fucking hero as I ever going to get, I suppose.
I wouldn't think working for the fire department, I wouldn't think that'd be too bad.
Yeah, it may not be. It's just not the job for me. You know,
Right.
It's just not something that I want to do. And as long as those brave men and women out there do it, then I don't have to.
Nope.
You know what I mean? That's what I always say about police. As long as they're willing to do it, then I don't have to. And I'm happy that they're there to do it. You know,
I
then
wouldn't
I
be a
don't have
cop
to.
if I had to.
Well, you know, I got to be my own cop. I don't ever call the police. Ever. No
Right.
matter what. I do not call the police. I take care of it myself. Every time. Oh, those lights are an ambulance. Damn it. I thought we had some lights there for a minute. Damn DMS. We'll leave them alone. Let them do their job.
Oh.
Damn, that chat must have just caught back up and just jumped through there like 15 goddamn messages all of a sudden. It's quiet as shit and then all jump. Maybe we just need to wait longer when it goes out or something. I don't know. Sovereign's saying we need a ruckus. I'm not sure what kind of a ruckus we need.
Oh my God. I bet Tiff's watching that video. The cat burglar.
I have no idea what the fuck he's doing.
She. The wife.
Oh, I was talking about Sovereign. I don't know
Oh.
what the hell you're talking about. He said we
Tiff.
needed a ruckus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what, you know, I don't really want a ruckus, to be honest. I'm sorry that it's a boring video, but I'll be honest, I'd truly rather a boring one than, you know, something major. You heard about the murder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. apparently some kid murdered his grandfather. I'm told over a car. Now, again, you don't know all the details, but I was told that it was put out on the IPD put out a message on the Facebook page. So if you want any information, I would suggest you go look there. I have not. Everybody wonders how much information I have. Well, fuck, they don't feed me information like that. That's just it. I wish they did. I was down there on the corner while it was going on yesterday, talking with Hammonds. He's a sergeant now, Sergeant Hammonds. They just promoted him. Yeah, I got a video on here. I was there and filmed the promotional thing. I keep meaning to throw it up. I just haven't had time to throw it up on YouTube yet. But yeah, he's promoted to a sergeant now. And I talked to him down there on the sidewalk and walked up, and I didn't know anything was going on in. They just had a couple houses roped off. And I said, is there anything that you can tell me about it? And my answer was, nope. I said, let me guess. Active investigation. And he smiled real big. Yeah, it means we ain't going to tell you a fucking thing, Ironton Auditor. We don't mind you coming around with your camera, but we ain't going to tell you a damn thing. And everybody talks about how big of buddies we are.
Right.
Yeah, obviously not that much, huh?
Yeah, they don't, well, that's like that. I think it was like, 4 or 5 days went by, they didn't even want to talk to us. Oh, we're in a hurry,
I'm not sure what happened there.
And as soon as, let's see here, Sergeant, right, McKnight?
Yes, McKnight is the sergeant.
Okay, Sergeant McKnight. As soon as I say it on my camera, well, something weird's going on here, because obviously they all shut down now. They don't want to speak. And as soon as I said that in front of him, that's when he jumped up and he said, oh, active bench warrant, this, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not like they have to talk to us. I mean, it's not illegal if they don't, but it sure is a lot more cordial, you know.
That whoever we got with Allison, he come right over.
Yeah, he didn't have no problem. Well, I've talked to him. Well, we talked to him here at the gas station when he was still training with Captain Wilson riding around the end. And that's what I told him then. You see me out there, don't worry, don't be afraid. Hell, I ain't there to hurt you. If I was going to hurt you, you'd be a dead man already. I shot you when you got out the car. So you see me out there with a camera, if you can, make sure you talk with me. That way we get a little information, and it does look better on the police department. You know what I mean? When they'll just talk to a random guy with a fucking camera and tell him what he needs to know, or what he's asking. Not needs to know, but what he wants to know.
K9, Mr. Eggers, boy, he loves that camera.
he does, doesn't he?
Mr. Eggers loves that camera.
Well, some of us are built better to be on camera, and some of us not quite so much, Me personally, I'm not quite the, I don't look good on a camera. I'll be the first one to admit it.
Well, it's like,
McKnight's a pretty boy. I'm definitely not pretty in any fucking way, shape, or form. And so's Akers. He's got that look to him too, I bet all the girls think he's cute as shit.
That's like
all the girls think I look like shit. My voice is great. As long as you don't have to look at the ugly face that it comes out of, it's all awesome.
Well, it's like the wife, well, soon to be wife, was talking one night, and she was like, I think Joe feels comfortable around, well, he fucking should. We played ball, for years together.
There's a big paragraph to me there, I think. I'm going to pull over up here and try to read that. That was from Sean MTS, I think, MST, something like that. I just caught it. Hold on a minute, let me get up here, Mark. Bring that back here. I've not seen an actual audit of any public official whatsoever in the last 2 months. Is this an audit channel or just a talking channel? You are going live looking for police, right? So you see me out here looking for those public officials right now. There you go. I guess you answered your own question. I don't know what you're wanting me to say. That's the best that I can do. Nah, they don't avoid me from finding them. If I really want to find them, Sean, I'll go find them.
Oh, we got lights over there, brother.
Where?
To the left.
All right, that's where I'm headed then. Oh, that's that EMS at the Park Avenue Apartments there. Yeah, we'll turn left here anyway. I'll run back up 2nd. We'll come back down 4th and then run up 5th, come back down 7th. You know, we'll play the game for a minute. Yeah, believe it or not, Sean, the police really don't try to avoid me. That's just it. They don't mind me. They don't mind me because I'm fair and I'm not an asshole. And they also know if I, you know, well, a couple of them know. I'll put bugs in their supervisor's ears. The chief, I've talked to the chief about a couple things that they've done or not done, and I just don't make it a big deal on the camera because I'm not about the clicks and views.
No, hell no.
It's not where it's at. I think that most things can be handled behind the scenes without it being made a big deal or trying to embarrass somebody. So, isn't that the point to find them? Well, sure, it's the point, but they have to have someone pulled over, sir. It's not like they just have cars pull over all over Ironton. If you're from here, you'll be very well aware of that. If you're not from here, I understand why it might be difficult to know, but this is a tiny town. There's really not very many people that get pulled over here in the average night. It ain't like LA where they got somebody on every goddamn block for 20 miles.
Right.
Fucking 100,000 police force and shit. We definitely don't have anything like that going on. I think everybody has a mixed up idea of what audit means and what the word auditor means, because they always assume certain things and then they go after other auditors and say, well, this is how an auditor acts, or this is what an auditor is supposed to do. Well, I do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I like. Is what I generally do, because it's my life and I don't give two shits what anyone else in the world thinks of me. Don't have to give a damn. So that's kind of it for that. But
put the nail neck off.
Well, you know me, I'm just like that.
Yes, sir.
I don't give a damn, you know. I'm out here looking for the cherries and berries. If I don't find them, oh well, I don't fucking find them. I ain't gonna go home and cry about it or nothing. I just like all the advice I get from certain people sometimes about what an auditor should do, and you know, that kind of bullshit. There's a certain group of individuals out there that expect way too much from an auditor. They think that they should do this, do that, you know. Some people think we're out here to protect the people, and that's not fucking true at all. I'm not out here as a protector. I ain't no kind of fucking superhero. You know, I'm out here to audit. And see, it doesn't say Ironton Protector. that's not what the fucking channel says. I don't claim to be protecting the people. That's not what I claim to be doing. I claim to be uniting people. And if you don't believe that that's happened, take a look at my channel and a few others that I happen on a lot. Then you'll see. People are starting to unite. They're starting to come together. You see it happening on this channel and in this chat a lot. People you'd never expect to show up in my chat show up. You know, I even have Jeff Hates Pigs in my chat every now and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, serious. You know, everybody shows up, you know. I mean, they can not like me all they want, but they don't really have any reason not to like me. I haven't done anything to anybody. You know what I mean? I haven't done a damn thing in the world to anybody.
Yeah, I guess so.
That Auburn's reminding me that I've been stripped of that title, auditor. So, you know, I'm hoping that I can get Queen Kate or maybe Irish Demon, the Crown Prince of Ireland, to knight me back into my auditorship.
Right.
You know, apparently I'm going to have to be knighted since Chile stripped it from me. Since apparently he has the power to denote who is an auditor and who is not, and that's coming from a guy who's obviously not any kind of a fucking auditor whatsoever. Literally screams at me down here on the sidewalk. You heard him, because I wouldn't scream and cuss cops, and then he gets on there and sucks the whole cop, not just the boot, but the entire cop. Actually has the balls to do what he's screaming at me for doing. Fucking moron.
When he sits there hollering at that woman, suck my nut. Man,
right?
that went through me.
Me too. There's 3 or 4 of us that got on him for that one.
Yeah, I don't give a shit who you are. You don't tell a woman that's just driving by to suck your nuts.
You just wave at her and go on. Let her say what she wants. There's more lights up there. Something's lit up like a Christmas tree. It looks like a wreck or a rollback or something. It's all yellow caution lights. Hey, I see Autotron out there. I'm doing all right, Autotron. I hope you're doing all right tonight. As I always tell everybody, I'm good for nothing, but guaranteed good for it. Other people talk about how I ain't this and I ain't that. The question is what the fuck did I claim to be? Let's start with that.
Well,
what did I claim to be? Let's start with that.
What it is, we don't let people tell us who we should be.
I never have.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We do what the fuck we want when
There
we
you
want.
go. Who's got to live this life, us or them?
That's right.
Right. And besides, I don't know too many auditors that fuck with their own hometown. Most of them aren't that brave. They go out and stir the shit pot in other places.
Yep.
You know. JR said Team Skeptic is live. There you go. I wish I could go watch Team Skeptic. See, I don't have a chance to watch all the channels I want to watch. I got, you know, I don't get to sit around on YouTube all day. I wish I could.
subbed to him just a couple days ago.
I've been subbed to him for a long time. I was on his panel a long time ago. I was on Keeping It Criminals, where him and Tones Overthinks that had me on there trying to decide whether or not I was an actual auditor. And of course I was on Skeptics, and since then, goddamn, I've been on more than I can count now. I'm like a regular YouTube staple some days. And a lot of times, if, you know, certain channels, they see me in the chat, hell, they'll bring me right up, always giving me, you know, shout outs. They always see me when I'm there.
Yep.
I don't know what that means, you know, must mean I'm doing all right. You know, for the 5 people that like to give me insults, I've got 5,000 that love to talk about how great I am. And I always have to tell them I ain't that fucking great. I'm just a guy. There ain't nothing any better about me than the guy next to me anywhere I'm at, you know.
God damn it, we're famous now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, famous. That can't be right. Even Chili's only half famous.
Right.
That's what he said.
No, I'm just talking about the people that's come up to us here in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
We famous.
You know, to them we probably are. I'm about ready to tell that student driver that sign don't turn green. Just, you know.
Right. Somebody really trying hard to pass that test.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think they tell you when you stop, you should count to 3 or some dumb shit. And, you know, I just come to a stop and take the fuck off again.
All right.
I'm probably even guilty of not coming to a complete stop at a few here and there. I think everybody is.
That wasn't 100 feet.
Well, maybe the AAA driver doesn't know the ordinances in town. I don't know.
I hope not.
I don't know what the fuck they know. I don't pretend to know too much.
Right.
I try to know the local bullshit.
Yeah, I think you,
Squirrel!
Right. We're
Sorry.
the only one taking shit in our own backyard.
Right?
But you know what? Hell with it. I don't give a shit.
Well, it ain't went too bad. Could
No.
have been a whole lot worse. You know,
Right.
we could have gotten a tyrannical reaction out of police here. You know, we might have been forced to be out here and be pricks all the time just to be out here, but luckily it didn't turn out that way. You know.
Nope. It's
I don't think that they hate us for any reason. I mean, they may not like what we do, but they don't give us any shit for it. They don't try to make life difficult or rough or anything.
well, if they did give a shit, I'd give
Hey,
it
there's a
right back.
boring sandwich. I see that name popped up out there. Hello, sandwich. How you doing tonight? Kind of like some of my live auditing videos. Kind of like your name, just a boring sandwich. Just a big nothing burger. But we're doing the best we can. Is that Mark Wood? Hello, Mark. How you doing? Good to see you out there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. When we do these lives right here, I do appreciate the people that sticks around with us, though.
Right? I can't believe this many people jump in just to ride through this town with us and listen to me and you goof off.
Right?
Well, we appreciate it, Boring Sandwich. Thank you very much. Always appreciate people jumping in and saying hi. We like the interaction. That's why we started going live with these, so we ain't so damn bored. Because Eugene's heard about everything I have to say now in the last few months. So there ain't much left for him to find out.
I think it goes both ways.
Probably. I probably heard everything, after a while, there just ain't much else good to say. So
Oh, no, I didn't tell you I got some new wood attached.
You got some new wood. Is that like morning wood or?
No, the wood I'm going to give you to burn out there at your house.
Yeah, I'll take all the scrap I can get.
Yep. It's pretty
My
good
stove-
wood, cherry oak too.
My wood burning stove will eat just
not
about anything. She don't mind.
It's oak, not cherry. I don't know why I said cherry.
One's good as the other, but when I throw it in the stove, it's going to get hot. That's what's going to matter.
Yes, sir.
If it'll produce British thermal units on the heat side, we'll be good to go.
Oh, I guarantee
That's
it does.
all I need. That's BTU to you that don't know what British thermal unit is. Well, believe it or not, a lot of people have heard of BTU, but they don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, think about it. How many times you read that like on an air conditioner box or something,
Right.
25,000 BTUs, and you're thinking, what the fuck is a BTU, and what does that mean? How many BTUs does it take to mean something?
Don't ever buy the 5,000 and 8,000 BTUs there, junk.
Well, generally, you look at the air conditioner you can afford, and you put that sumbitch back on the shelf and borrow another $500 and get that one, and that's the one you need generally.
Yeah.
You're looking for those window shakers. It's going to take a nice one.
I won't put nothing under a 10,000 in my house.
You shouldn't for most rooms. I don't think people have done their research to find out, what it really takes to heat and cool.
Well,
The funny thing is that's the only thing I've ever been to school for is heating and air. Everything else I fix, I just grew up fixing, you know what I mean? I know how to fix it because I know how to fix it. But I actually went to school for heating and air. Mainly because I didn't know how the fuck to fix it yet. I just didn't know how to fix it, Shit I didn't know about an air conditioner. I couldn't understand why blowing cold air in the room seems to cool it down, but you can't take an ice cube and set it on the coffee table and blow a fan across it and do the same thing. And I wondered why that was. And so I went and took all these classes, and it comes to, you come to find out that an air conditioner actually doesn't cool the room. It actually picks heat up out of the room and throws it outside. So that's actually how it works, by removing heat, not by adding cold. And for all those people out there that think that turning the thermostat up on a heater makes the air hotter, it does not. That only works inside your car. Take it from somebody who went to school for it. It only works inside your car.
I think I know the two people you're talking about.
Well, I don't know.
Your wife and my wife.
I ain't saying nothing, man. I was talking to everybody. I wasn't trying to single nobody out.
I'm single on both of them.
But there's a lot of people that think if you turn the thermostat up that it makes the air hotter, and it doesn't. It's the same hot air that comes out either way. The only thing the thermostat does is lengthen the time that it's on. That's going to be hard for some people to get, because in a car it works that way. The higher you turn it, the hotter it gets, but that's because it's all airflow there. Got a trap door that opens up over the heater cord. And I know that because I'm a mechanic. I'm a smart little fucker when it comes to broken stuff. Anything else, I don't claim to know a lot. I can definitely fix some shit.
I've been meaning to go down to that museum we got. I think it's on 6th Street, ain't it?
I believe it is.
And I've been meaning to go down there and ask her.
I think it's only open on Wednesday and Saturday.
Wednesday and Saturday?
Yeah, and it's only for a couple hours that it's open. It's not open very much. It's not open very often.
I've been meaning to go down there, man. I've just been so damn busy.
I believe my cousin told me that they don't actually charge an admission. They just ask for a donation. Or just offer the fact, you can give a donation if you want. I don't know how much it'd be worth to most people going through there, but I'd say if you could throw them $10 or $15 when you go, it'd be, I mean, especially if they're going to give us a tour and tell us about everything.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I know a little bit of the history around here, but I got to be honest, I've never sat down and studied it out. I don't have time. Time is not my friend. You start learning how to fix broken shit, and I swear to God, broken shit will fall out of the sky right on top of your fucking head. There'll always be something to fix. She's saying you better be listening. You better be nice. She's listening.
Love you too, Mama.
You about to get cut off.
What the hell you talking about? I'm almost married. I'm already cut off.
Right. That's not true. She's pregnant. I mean, unless this is like one of them me, myself, and Irene things. You know, they come out looking like the limo driver or something. As long as they still call you daddy, it ain't gonna make no fucking difference, is it?
Right.
It's one thing I've learned about kids, man. I don't give a fuck who they belong to. They're still kids. Love kids.
Come out looking like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura.
Well, hopefully no one comes out looking quite like that. That's a hell of a way to come out of the oven right there.
Or Joe Dirt.
Holy sheep shit. Joe Dirt. You know, for the dumbness of it, that did have a few funny parts in it.
Yes, it did.
I think the funniest part that I remember is when the dog's balls were froze to the porch. That was funny as hell.
They got spammed.
For just dumb shit on TV, that was pretty damn funny. I'll give it that.
I like the kid rocking that too, acting like you can't read.
Who's married to Tiffany? She's listening, Sean asked. American Pride Ohio sitting beside me is who is married to Tiffany. That's why she's telling him that he better be nice, because she's listening.
Love you, Mama.
Like a rattlesnake, it sounds like. Sorry, Tiffany, he has a bad habit of misbehaving when he's around me, don't he? You think I'm a bad influence?
Fuck, I'll do it with you and without you.
Oh, it's not just me.
No,
that's good then.
Dude, I'm always.
At least I'm not the bad influence.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. In all honesty, I love her to death. I do. But man, it is funny as hell to get her mad. She gets so damn mad.
I don't know about that. It's never funny to get mine mad. I don't like it when she's mad. I'll be honest. I don't enjoy that shit a bit, and it ain't funny.
She gets so damn mad, dude. All I can do is laugh.
God damn, when Della gets mad, there ain't nothing funny about it. I promise you that.
I tell her she's cute when she's mad. I just piss her off even more.
Yeah, I imagine it would. You couldn't tell her that while she's being cute. You had to wait till she was pissed the fuck off. See, that's. Got a van rolling up behind us with one headlight. Debo said he said something in his video, but meant it as a compliment. I didn't see what it was that he had said. Or about who. I know my wife will run across. Sorry about that. Going there in the middle of a sentence. My wife will run across some comments or run across a video that someone else makes about me. God damn, she'll get madder than hell. She'll be madder than two motherfuckers because they said something about me, and you know, I laugh and I'm like, look, just quit reading that shit, quit watching it, it won't matter, you know. I don't watch it, I don't give a shit what they say, don't care what they think. I don't have to.
I thought it was funnier than hell, dude, because after the show last night, she told you like 8-9 times. I was like, shit, I got it the first 5.
She's making sure I heard it, that's what it was. Well, but
I gotta love my #1 fans, though,
right?
You know.
Well, you know I wear these hearing aids, but at the house I have to take them out.
You have to tell YouTube about the fly swatter.
Huh?
You have to tell YouTube about the fly swatter.
I don't know if I ever told you all that story or not, did I? Somebody in the chat let me know if I ever told you all the story about the fly swatter, because if I had, you'd have remembered it. So if I didn't, I guess I'll tell it tonight.
That's funny shit right there.
I don't know if I've told him that one or not. I don't want to wear it out because that's a pretty good one right there. I'll give it that. That was a pretty good one. All right, guys. So me and my wife are driving down the highway, and she says, "I want to go to the Dollar Tree." And I said, "What the hell you want to go to the Dollar Tree for?" She said, "I want ice water." And I said, "Ice water? God damn it, I don't even know that they sell water. I know they don't sell no fucking ice there. You ain't gonna get no ice water at the Dollar Tree." And she starts stomping on the floorboard and said, "I said I needed a fly swatter. A fly swatter, you deaf fuck." So there you go. You know, when you don't hear very well, things like fly swatter and ice water sound exactly the same to the dumbass sitting to your left, I promise you. Sean said he's not looking forward to coming to Ironton. Said his bones are jarring just watching us drive on these. Yeah, it can be a little rough. Can definitely be a little rough. Mechanics get paid well around here because we're always working on suspension parts, I can tell you that. Just like the captain when I went and worked on his truck, it was ball joint, of course. Yeah, he drives on these streets. Damn right it's a ball joint. It'd have to be. Ball joints, springs, all that shit.
I just had to put new ball joints in my truck.
Tie rod ends. These streets can be fucking hard on them, I tell you that.
These ain't potholes, these sinkholes.
Well, you know, the potholes ain't so bad. It's the one that I have to drive this car down in one side and back up out the other is the problem. That's the holes I worry about. Look more like a goddamn meteor impact crater than a fucking pothole.
I'm glad I got something with a 3-inch lift kit on it.
Well, mine's lucky if it's 3 inches off the ground, you know? It's just a Hyundai for crying out loud. They don't make lift kits for these little fuckers.
Oh, it would be funny as hell, dude. Just look car with a lift kit on.
Put some monster truck tires on it.
Shit,
I'd have to have a goddamn ladder to climb up into it. You stand up out of this car. Me, I just stand up and look like I'm the same height as what I was when I was sitting in it.
Yeah, Steph, before you ask, we just passed the house.
I'll have to work that in somewhere. That's what I'll have to do. Oh, what an evening.
Somebody, Debo said, "I like you," or something.
I wonder who you is.
I don't know.
You's very subjective. You is what we all call somebody else. You know? It's like we all call ourselves me. If somebody knocks on your fucking door, you say, "Who is it?" And they say, "It's me." Well, goddamn, I don't know who the fuck me is. Everybody claims to be that subbitch. Who the hell is me? Me better come with a last name before I get this door open. See a gun barrel be staring down it.
I just tell them, "Come in."
Oh, hell no. I don't know. No, my door don't open if I don't know who the fuck it is, period. End of fucking story. Yeah, I'm not sure who you was from Debo, sir. He's got his own channel. You ever check it out?
No, I might go check it out.
It's a pretty good one.
I've seen him in the lives that you do.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him pop in and out all the time. And
yeah, he's always in and out of mine. I try to get his as much as I can. Whenever I see he's on, I always try to get in and like the videos and everything.
Yeah, I want to go sub to him.
It goes for a lot of the channels out there. I just don't have time to sit on YouTube and watch all the hours and hours and hours and hours of videos. So once they're put up, I try to jump through them really quick and at least hit the like button and comment when I can. I don't leave a whole lot of comments because if I ain't got time to watch the video, what the fuck am I going to say? You know, I don't want to make some shit up. So but I always make sure I hit that like button for him. Gotta hit the button. While I'm thinking about it, everybody reach down there, take your finger, hit that like button. Helps the algorithm, makes YouTube throw it out there a little bit more and more people see it. And then that way they'll hit the like button and leave good or bad comments. And it really doesn't matter if you leave a comment it's looked at the same way from YouTube. They don't give a damn if it's positive or negative. It doesn't make any difference. You're helping the algorithm either way. So for all those people that like to get my comments and leave negative ones, thank you very much for making me more famous than I am now. I appreciate y'all, every one of you.
Love the haters.
I bet they hate hearing that too, because it's true. It's absolutely true.
I love all of my haters. I even love your haters.
I got a unique kind, don't I?
Right?
Fuckers can hate with some hatred now.
I just love all the haters.
You know what's funny is a lot of the people that hated me a few months back, now they pop up in my chat and they don't hate me anymore. You know why? Because they found out I was right.
Nope.
About certain things and certain people. And they also found out that I was not the guy that they thought I was. That I'm not on the fucking payroll of the IPD, and that I don't direct their fucking stops like a goddamn camera to cut, reset, you know.
I think it's time for a refill. What about you?
Whatever. I was going to pull over here anyway and just sit here a bit. Maybe get out of the car for a minute, stretch my legs.
Damn, I have to.
I've been in it for about 4 hours now. For the most part, I'm tired of sitting here. I don't know if everybody out there knows how active I normally am, but if I ain't at the house on the PC, I don't sit down a whole lot. I'm always moving around. Well, there goes the chat again. I think we lost it there for a minute. I don't think I need any more coffee just now. If I
now I
jumped
know
up,
what a clown feels like getting out. Good God. You know, I've even tried to stretch this car a little bit, you know, just to make it more easier. It just don't work.
Right? Ew. Come here. Oh, get out of the car a minute, guys. I don't know about you guys, but you see that little car right there? That thing is not built for comfort. It is absolutely built for economy. Trust me. Nothing fun about riding around in that thing for the most part, especially if you're going anywhere any length of time. I know by the time I'd driven out to Virginia to be with Sovereign Soul for that, I don't know, it's probably about 6 hours. And by the time I got there, my back hurt so bad I about couldn't stand it. Getting out of that car is tough after you've been in there a while. Yeah, Tiffany, probably another 20 minutes. You know how he is. He's a bit slow once he gets in there. Get that man to the bathroom. Apparently, his ass is like Scotch tape. It sticks to the seat. Boy, this trash is all over the lot, but I'm going to pick it up anyway just because I don't like looking at it. Anytime you're out, guys, and you see shit laying around and you don't like the way that it looks, you know, you see trash laying on the ground and you think, what a prick for throwing that trash on the ground. Fucking pick it up. Fucking pick it up and throw it away. Otherwise, you're just about as bad as the person who threw it there. If all you're going to do is complain about it. That's my opinion. Pick shit up and throw it away. Make it a cleaner place for all of us. So how is everybody? Y'all got my attention 100% now? If you need or want to say anything. Jeremy DeWitt. Yes, actually, I have seen a little bit about him. I believe he got arrested, didn't he, for impersonating a police officer? I believe I seen a video about that. It's been quite a while back now, been quite a few months back. Maybe even a year or so ago, I think. It's been a while. Boy, Tiff, you're going to stay on his ass tonight, aren't you? He definitely disappeared for a minute, didn't he? Hello, Ida. I see you out there. Good to have you with us, dear. Ida's one of those people that I've known my whole life. Well, actually, she's known me all of mine. She's older than I am, so. Let me rephrase. I've known her my whole life anyway. I haven't known her hers. At least not yet. It ain't over, so.
Sorry. What's up, brother?
Oh, not much. I'm going to leave you in control.
Oh, yes, sir. Ain't nobody want to see my ugly ass.
Sure they do.
Right, right. It sucks Miss Lisa ain't here tonight. Oh, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Oh, damn it. If I can get this damn coffee set down. Jackie said, "Are my pants in the parking lot?" Oh, shit. Damn, I hate Terry's phone. I hate this phone. Dark watches the door for Eugene. What are you talking about? I'm right here with the camera. That's only 20 minutes at a time now. That was hilarious, though. When I was there uploading that video, everybody thought I was in the bathroom.
Or so you say you were uploading a video anyway.
They stop and go coffee and get your wife.
What's she saying?
We need to count every time they stop and get coffee.
Shit.
Well, hey, you don't want to count.
Every time the fucking cup's empty, generally, that's how we do it.
About every 20 minutes?
Yeah. Roughly.
I don't know why we got to keep telling them. I mean, we told them 100 times. Our blood type is coffee.
Right. Another thing I don't get a shit ton of is sleep. Man, there's something about it. If my eyes open and the sun's
wide awake.
up, yeah, it's,
Wide awake.
I just said that would be about every 20 minutes. She's right.
About every 20 minutes.
Roughly. Yeah.
Correct.
Ida seen me pack in the coffee too. She's seen me drink gallon after gallon of coffee. Spent a lot of time out there at Mom's house drinking a lot of coffee. I miss her badly. She died here some months back, and right about the time Aunt Mary and Uncle Leo did, all right in the same time. You remember Carlton Malone?
Yep.
That's his mother.
Oh, man.
Susan Malone. Yeah, she just died a few months back.
Yeah, it's good to reconnect with old Ida, though. I ain't seen her in years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's
She said, made so much coffee at Mom's, right? I never made so much, but I drank a shit ton there. That's for sure, man. You know, the thing I always love about going there is I get there and there's always some little boy or little girl ready with a cup of coffee for Uncle Terry. You know, they think I'm great. I love those kids, man. I wish I had more time to go out there and spend. I spend too much time doing this kind of stuff now.
that's like Ida's boys. I grew up with them. You know what I mean?
But see, I didn't know them too well. I know them a
I
little,
do.
but I don't, you know, I don't
do.
know them that well.
Always like both of them, and I hope and pray they're doing really well for themselves.
As far as I know, they're doing pretty good.
That's good, man. I've always liked them boys. Hey, I've always liked Ida. Like I said, I don't think I've seen Ida since, oh God, I was 8, 7.
Well, it's been a year or two then, ain't it? Because you're what, 10 now?
I'm 10 now. I just turned 21. Just turned 21.
Just turned 21. Where in the hell?
Terry just turned 23.
I'm 35 again.
Oh, 35 again?
Yeah, I'm 35 again.
Oh, damn it, now they know I'm lying.
I just said yes, you were young.
Yeah, I was very young. Do they still live in the same spot? Oh, daggone,
I don't know where they lived then, so I wouldn't know.
What was that road called?
Do you still live in the same spot, Ida? She'd be the best person to ask.
Right.
She ought to know. I think she knows where the fuck she lives. You do know where you live, don't you, Ida?
Yeah, it's daggone.
She said yes, same place.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, if she don't mind, one of these days when me and the wife's out there, I'm going to stop in. I like seeing them. I ain't seen them in years.
I assume you heard that, Ida.
I wouldn't know them if I seen them. You know what I mean?
Oh, she don't look no different.
Well, see, that's the thing. I was 7 years old. Oh, man, it's 30 years ago.
Well, remind me tonight, I'll show you a picture.
No.
I always have to hold my head up because I got my bifocals on. What kind of military man wears a catheter? Well, that's a good goddamn question. I will re-ask that question. What kind of military man wears a catheter? This should be a good one. She said I added him, so I assume she means like on Facebook or something.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
You should have a friend request.
Well, Kelsey gets my phone sometimes, and I don't know who sends me requests. But I ain't gonna blame Kelsey because she's innocent. I blame, the woman.
I'm still waiting on the answer to the catheter question.
Yeah, I'd like to know that one myself.
I'm racking my brain, but I ain't coming up with anything right off the top of my head.
That sucks, Miss Lisa ain't in the chat tonight.
I know, right?
Hope everything's all well, all good. I said
I'm
well.
sure she's probably in Skeptics chat.
Right.
You do realize that there's a choice to watch somebody like Team Skeptic or Ironton Auditor. Guess who people want to see?
Hey, listen, I just turned 21. Terry just turned 35. You shut your mouth and leave us alone. Just playing. Love you. Come on now, Michelle.
Oh, shit. You want me to bring him home so you can slap him a couple times?
Well, I'll tell you what.
See, maybe that was it. Maybe he just had to come back home for an ass busting. He didn't have to take a shit or upload a video.
Miss Lisa would get a kick out of that one.
Sovereign said, we want Ironton Auditor. Well, fuck, you got me, man. I reckon. I don't know. I bet you are playing that new guitar, man. He was playing the fuck out of that while I was there, making it sound pretty
That
fucking
looks
good.
like a nice guitar.
Yeah, it is a nice guitar, man. It's a pretty one. It sounds really fucking good. It sounds good in his hands, too. He's able to play it and make it sound like it's supposed to,
Man, I used to be able to play any song on a guitar. Dude, I ain't played a guitar.
I can play any song on an air guitar. Does that count?
No.
Well, that's all.
Well, it depends. It depends.
One that don't want to stand up and get shot. One that don't want to be caught by the smell. I'm not sure what I missed there. I must have missed something.
What did the woman say?
Oh, I don't know. She said you're too funny.
Leave me alone.
That's it. Get that shit swept up.
Quit bullying me. She bullies me all the time.
Who, the wife?
Yeah, the wife.
She's your wife, goddammit. She's supposed to bully
She
you.
always bullies me.
That's what wives do.
Damn it, Della, don't be doing that to her now.
She said no. Pandy Lynn said her daughters learned how to play guitar, and nobody tells you that playing guitar hurts, right?
Oh yeah.
Hurts like a motherfucker on them fingers till you
Fingers
get them
start
till you get them
bleeding.
calloused up good. It will hurt.
Yep. Dude, I
know
ain't
my
playing.
fingertips were so sore it damn near bring tears to my eyes for a bit.
Remember that guitar I had at the house?
Not right
The
off.
one you was looking at? The
Oh yeah, yeah.
electrical.
hmm
Dude, I say it, and I just.
She said yes, I do bring him back.
Keep wanting me to come home.
She just wants to
And,
smack you. That's what it is. She just wants to slap piss out of you.
Me and Terry, me and Terry just got stayed live on YouTube rest of the night or something.
Is it just me or is that low profile tire about friggin' flat?
Yeah, it is. I better let them know.
It's an email there, isn't it? I'll have to check that out later. I can't do that right now. About time to hit the crack stem again, it looks like.
Damn.
I'm not sure what that's all about. Hello, Gearhead. How you doing?
See, I told you she's a bully. Always want me to come home so she can beat up on me.
She's just a little girl, though. Not like she could hurt you.
Right, I'm glad.
She'd have to have something big to swing at you, that's for sure.
I'm glad. I'm gonna let these people know their tires
It looks a bit low there, man. For being a low profile tire, it's definitely almost flat. So welcome to another wild, wonderful, boring night of auditing in Ironton, Ohio tonight, guys. Better than you by the looks of it. Well, that's a possibility. Who the hell knows? I actually have a great night every night. I'm bored as shit, but other than that, we're doing pretty good here.
Hey, Terry,
Sir?
you got your air pump with you?
No.
Crap.
No, I don't.
Their air compressor is down. And
The one here on the lot ain't working?
no.
That figures. Tell them to drive over to Super Quick over in Russell. You know where the Super Quick is, where the old bridge used to come out at? They have free air on the back side of their building.
You think
Or
it'll
at least
make
they
it?
always did. It's going to have to if they can't get no air nowhere else. I don't have an air compressor with me.
Damn, that sucks.
That wasn't mine. That was Julie's that I had borrowed.
Right. Look at the wife. What's
Yes, Ida, we did hear about that. As a matter of fact, I was there yesterday when they had it roped off. I was talking to the one sheriff's deputy and one of our police officers here. Dark Watch says they come with a personality, not the action. Well, thank fucking God, because there ain't much action. There ain't much personality either, for that matter. Hell, it's just the two of us. Two bumpkins having a good time.
Right.
We ain't got no better sense. Why not? What time is it getting to be?
Oh, let me see here.
8:34.
Yes, sir.
Well, shift change will be in another hour and a half.
Damn, you see that big
Somewhere
ass
around-
bee?
Uh-uh.
Some of the bitches land. Look at that motherfucker.
Oh, that's a big. That's what they call a sand hornet.
Yeah. Landed right there, boy. Just flipped him right back out the window.
I've never been. I don't even know if they can sting. I assume they can.
Well, it's big
I've
as
never
that
been
damn
stung.
hell.
There's some big sons of bitches, ain't
A
there?
3-inch bee, I don't want stung.
Big as a damn pinky. Big around anyway. Just about as long.
I don't like his store no more.
Go chase the cat robber.
Cat robber.
Yeah. cat burglar, cat robber, same. Robber, burglar. Of course, they didn't call him the ham robber, did they?
Right.
They called him the ham burglar.
Hey, I tell you, I don't care, dude. I can still watch that video. I laugh my ass off.
That's because we experience it. It's personally funny, is what it is.
I just really wish we had the camera rolling that night.
That would have been nice.
Now that we got the camera rolling, ain't shit happening.
Oh well. The gas station probably has Fix-A-Flat. They might. Some people won't use Fix-A-Flat.
If you want to pay $12, $15 a can.
It's expensive here, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why you go somewhere like Rural King and get it on sale and put a
Nope.
few cans in your trunk and just have one, you know. I'll tell you what, though, if I had to choose, I would choose slime rather than the Fix-A-Flat. The only problem is you have to have an air compressor because it, you know, there's no air in the slime, so you have to let all the air out to get it in there. But it does fix the tire a lot better, actually. What does Fix-A-Flat do? It's in an aerosol can. It helps to plug the hole and pump the tire back up. It's got a little bit of air pressure in it to lift it up off the ground, and it's got some additives in it that seal the hole. Some holes, some small leaks, it'll seal. If it's too big, of course, nothing's going to work on it. What was the last month's arrest number in Ironton? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I can find that out. But I don't know. Not a question that I've actually asked. I assume it wouldn't be that damn high. But I'll have to ask.
That's something I've never even thought of. How many arrests per month?
Well, I mean, I gave out the statistics a long time ago on the channel when they didn't have these ready yet. Something to do with COVID or something. Since COVID, like everybody quit fucking working or something. Like they quit doing whatever it was they were doing. I don't know what happened there. Paperwork got hard to come by. Chickens quit laying fucking eggs. Some, you know, cows quit giving milk. Jesus Christ, there was all kinds of crazy shit going on there for 3 or 4 years. So it's just now starting to get panned back out, lined out again. But yeah, I've already gotten into those statistics a little earlier on the channel, so if you go back and look, you'll find those. I don't do a monthly update on that kind of stuff, though. I guess I could. I didn't think anybody give a shit.
Looks like I had
Now that I know that he does, maybe I'll try to work on that.
I had the doctor ask me about the COVID jab. So, oh, you need that. I said, have you taken it? Nope.
JR said if he still had the 2011 Chevy Equinox, he'd travel and do some audits here. But hey, if you want to travel down here, you don't have to drive the streets. I'll pick you up.
Yep.
You ride with us. It'd be great to have a third along every now and then.
It would be nice.
Gearhead says talking about people working. I'm assuming he's trying to say I don't work. Yeah, I gotta love people that don't know anything that like to throw out certain comments to like skew the judgment a certain way, like they know some shit or something. Must be nice to watch a YouTube video and think that you know everything from it now.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. 4 hours and 15. Oh, are you in Indianapolis? That must have been why I asked earlier if actually, Gearhead, I don't get SSI, dumbass. That's what I'm talking about. You don't know nothing. Go find out what actually is going on and then come back and talk about it. Till then, do me a favor and shut the hell up. You don't know nothing. So apparently he's in Indianapolis.
I've heard a lot of bad stuff about that place. Of course, I had to drive through her in the rig all the time, too. But, oh, you're welcome. All righty.
Just drive it gingerly on these streets.
You're welcome.
That'd have been that nice looking rim all the shit.
Yes, it
Some
will.
pretty rims on that truck, too.
They are. Yeah, I love it when people just think they know everything about you.
Well, you know, a lot of people think a lot of shit. It's because they don't fucking know nothing, you know. Uh-oh, he just got timed out. I don't know what it was that they said. I can't look at it on here. If I was on my PC, I'd be able to see the comment that was deleted. Looks like Della Perry timed his ass out. Well, there you go, gearhead. Quit being a dickhead and you won't have that problem, I reckon. With a name like Gearhead, that ought to pretty much, you know, get on and run their mouth about shit they don't know nothing about. They assume too much and then think they know everything.
Keyboard warrior.
There's a lot of them out there.
They are. They are.
I love how they get on here thinking that we give a fuck what they think.
Right.
Like we give a damn what they have to type.
Yeah, it's you have a name like Gearhead, I mean.
Well, I'm sure that means some shit to the person that chose it, you know. Now, what's in a name anyway? Obviously not much in that one. Just saying. Ask him where I work like it's any of his fucking business, like I have any fucking thing to prove to some dumbass online named Gearhead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love the
right.
people that come seeking proof, you know, thinking that I have to prove some shit to them. Yes, Brian Murphy, they did. Patrolman Hammonds, John, I think his first name's John, is it? I'm not sure of the
his
first name, but his last name's Hammonds. He was just promoted to sergeant. I have the video on that. I happened to just get lucky enough to walk in there that day. I was going to the clerk's office to ask some questions for some paperwork, and I got lucky enough just to be able to be there when they were doing it. And I actually have that on video. I've been meaning to post it, just haven't had time to dick with it yet. I've got quite a few small videos from when I was out there with Sovereign Soul that I want to like throw together and make a video out of it. You know, I did time's not my friend. There aren't enough hours in the day to accomplish everything. There you go, Gearhead. I'm so goddamn busy, I can't get nothing done. So there you go. It ain't like I sit on my ass all day.
What the hell did my wife say he's done?
Somebody saying we have no clue how corrupt Ironton is. I don't know who they're talking to. I assume they're
No.
not talking to us. Fuck, we live here. We,
right.
we know exactly what's
Oh,
going
it's
on
so
here.
fucking corrupt, let me tell you. Oh my God.
There's some shit that goes on. That's a fact.
There is.
But that goes on
it's-
everywhere. It ain't just Ironton.
Yeah,
They want to make
right.
it like Ironton's the worst fucking city in the country, and that's
Yeah.
not true at all. There's a lot of the worst cities, so, you know.
Yeah.
Well, JR, I'd certainly love to meet you. And I promise you, if you ever have if you have the option of meeting me or Sovereign, you want to meet Sovereign. He's a much more interesting individual than I am. I enjoyed my time with him so much, man. I had such a great time. He's a wonderful guy. And even if you disagree with everything the man says, you still have to listen. He's very intelligent. There's a reason why he says what he says.
Yeah.
You know, there's actual truth behind what the man has to say.
Yeah, like us, when we come to Ironton, we all hung out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Had a great fucking time doing it
Yep,
too, didn't we?
we did,
That's
we
what I
did.
mean. He's an easy guy to hang out with. He's a fun guy. You got to go to the gun range with him. That was some fun.
We was trying to go shooting, but I can't remember what come up.
When he was here,
Yeah.
it was raining.
Oh yeah, that is
And
right.
then when they came back, it was fucking raining.
Mm-hmm.
The second time. And, you know, so when we left that morning, it started to cloud up. And we was like, well, fuck, is it going to rain? Because every time we try to rain, or every time we try to shoot, it started raining. So he is pretty funny, JR. He can be he can have you laughing pretty good sometimes. I promise you that. Sean, I didn't see what he said to get timed out either. He said a lot of stuff. I'm not sure what it was that he got timed out on, but apparently he was being an asshole. So, Naughty Hippo said his head swelled big enough now, Ironton Auditor. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, you know, make it any bigger. He is a cool motherfucker though, but for that matter, so is Naughty Hippo. She's a great fucking person too. Make you laugh just as hard. Fun to be around, man. I love those two. I wish the fuck they lived closer, or I lived closer to there. Actually, I wish I lived closer to there, man. Let's talk about some beautiful country. I don't know what I would do if I didn't live here. I love it here. But man, being in the middle of those mountains, that big fucking outlook we went up on, beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's right. That's Saul's wife, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Naughty Hippo 88. That is Saul's wife. Brian Murphy said, keep it up, Terry. Blast Gearhead. I don't need to blast him. He's blasting himself. He's coming here being a moron. You'll have that. You know, not everybody's as smart as the rest of us. They think they are. That's why they come in here running their fingers off.
He thinks every hillbilly gets a check, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know. I've admitted before that I get disability, but it's not SSI, you dumb fuck. That's why I tell everybody, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go find out what you're talking about, then come back and talk. It makes you sound more intelligent. You sound less stupid when you know what you're actually talking about. If you want us to think that you're smart, come with the truth. Don't come with accusations and made up bullshit, because it won't work out too well around here. Just saying. I might as well go ahead and tell dumb fuckhead.
Yeah.
I get Social Security disability, you dumb bastard. That means that I worked for that, you dumb motherfucker. That means that I did work for that. So remember that. Don't ever forget that again.
Yeah,
I didn't scam off the fucking taxpayer, and I don't scam off of them now, you dumb bastard. I worked for that. I'm entitled to that. That's why I get it. It's not SSI. So suck that one.
Well, with a name like he's got, he probably already is sucking something.
Yes, JR, there's a big difference between SSI and Social Security. And Social Security is what I actually get. I have Medicare as insurance and all that, just like I would if I'd retire. A small percentage of it. I don't get anything what I would have if I'd have worked a retirement age, obviously, you know. And right now, I'm kind of hoping that I can get this YouTube turned into something so that I can turn around and tell the Social Security office to fuck off, because I would love to tell them to keep that fucking check. Keep it, damn it, I don't want it. Keep it all. Don't fucking give it to me anymore.
The people that I know
love
that
to go
get
back
it, I mean, they're always telling me something about, man, the only questions they don't ask when you go take a shit. I guess they got to know all your damn business.
Well, if you are claiming to have a disability, then you're going to have a disability. And you're going to have to answer every question that has to do with that disability. So it depends on what kind, you know, whether you're talking physical or mental or, you know what I mean? There are going to be tons of fucking questions to verify that. You're going to have doctors back it up. There's this common thought that you can just walk into the Social Security office and say some shit and they just reach you a check. Well, if it was that fucking easy, even Gearhead would get one. You know what I mean? If it was that easy, even Gearhead would be getting disability.
Maybe he already does.
So, well, it's a possibility. You know, possibility. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. See, I'm not a judgmental prick like the rest of them. I don't give a fuck where people get their money. It don't make no fucking difference to me. I know where mine comes from.
I care less you get food stamps, whatever.
Right?
I'm still going to hang
Shit
out and
don't
talk
matter
to
to me. I know where the fuck my money comes from. I worked for it. So anybody that don't like me drawing it can suck my fucking dick, because I worked for it. Fuck all y'all that don't like it.
Get them, Terry.
Oh, I don't have to get them. I just tell them. Fuck them all. Joke them if they can't take a fuck. That's the way I see it.
You? Man, it's getting a little nippy out here tonight.
It is, ain't it? Is that a hint on the last name? Nippy? You know, when I was in the military, I had a bunch of guys call me Nipple all the time because my last name's Nip, you know.
Oh, Nipple.
Everybody talking about Chili doxing me. I'm like, that motherfucker didn't dox me. I've doxed myself since the very first day. And the reason I told everybody who I was and everything about me is so they can't. They ain't got nothing to hold over my head now. Fuck all you pricks. Oh, you gotta love it.
You be honest with them?
I'm smarter than all of them. Yeah, I just told them the truth right out front. Now they can't fuck with me about it. They try to. You seen Gearhead doing his best. Uh-oh, Gearhead was hidden. I don't know what the fuck he said that time, but I must have gotten his head a little bit.
Yeah.
Must not have liked me saying, fuck you, Gearhead. Stupid ass. You're going to have to find another account to come in and run your mouth now, huh? I don't know what the fuck he said. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, fuck you.
They're talking about me, though, Della. Let them talk. They're allowed to say anything they want to about me, as long as they're not attacking anybody in the chat. They can say whatever the fuck they want about me. How do you feel about it?
I say fuck them.
I mean about you.
Well, I mean, I'll just...
You want my mods to delete comments that are made about you, or do you give a fuck?
I don't care.
Okay, well, there you go. So if they're talking about me and Eugene, let them run. We don't give a fuck what they say.
Yeah, I don't care.
We can turn around and say fuck you the same as the rest of them.
Yep.
To all the gearheads out there.
As long as they're talking about us, they leaving other people alone.
Right. That's the way I see it. Joke them if they can't take a fuck, like I said.
Yep. Fuck them all.
Can't hurt my feelings. I don't fucking have any.
No.
I liked in the beginning how they was even trying to make slams about my teeth. And I mean, just whatever they can fucking come up with. It amazes me how these fucking... they act like little fucking kids, like high school fucking rats, you know. And they wonder why they're accused of living in mommy's basement. It's because they fucking do, evidently. They sound like they have that mentality like a bunch of fucking high school teenagers.
Oh, damn it. Remind me when we get to the house. I was going to give you Chili's coffee.
The fuck, I ain't going to remember that. I don't want Chili's coffee. Fuck Chili and his coffee.
He had that shit sent to my house.
It's a good coffee.
Well, I never opened it.
You said we was going to do it on the next live. We was going to drink Chili. I remember now. It took me a minute.
Yeah. Well, I never opened it, and it ain't U.S. mail. You know what I mean?
Did he ever send you the money to send it
nope,
to him?
Never sent me the money to send it. So,
it's because he ain't fucking got any.
Right.
Money's not something he has. That's why he's out there grifting everybody else out of it.
He's still trying to bum. You know.
Well, of course he is.
Not like a normal motherfucker. You just can't go out there and get a fucking job.
I can't understand why anybody would send him a fucking $1 to pay for a lawsuit that he ain't got a fucking file. It's not a fucking civil rights lawsuit. Nobody got hurt in it. It's just him getting personally slammed, and because his fucking feelings are hurt, he wants his subscribers to pay for him to fuck with that. Because he's a moron, and so are they if they give him $1 towards it. You know? I mean, goddamn. Like, that shit ain't even got to be done. Like, are you serious? He needs to take time away from the quote-unquote mission to take on trolls? When the fuck did trolls become what's trumping civil fucking rights? Like, are you kidding me? How dumb has this gotten to be? Jesus Christ, man. People need to wake the fuck up. It ain't him that bothers me. It's the ones that can't watch him and understand what the fuck's going on. That's what scares me. That's what scares me, is there's more than one of him out there, evidently. They think this shit's a great fucking idea. I mean, it's because they don't know nothing yet, evidently.
It's bad his own family turned their back on him.
I don't know nothing about that.
That's just what I heard, you know what I mean?
Well, I've heard a lot of things, but I try not to repeat too much of what I don't know, because, you know, whatever the man's family does with him is between him and them. I don't care nothing for the motherfucker. I think I've made that abundantly clear. You know, I don't hate him, obviously. I wish good things for him. I just wish he'd wake the fuck up and make it happen. He could. He's got all the potential in the world. You know, if he wouldn't care to swallow his pride and give an apology to everybody, he'd come right back into our group. I'm sure I'd welcome him back. He'd be a good charismatic person to have around. But otherwise, if he's going to keep trying to just take money from people, then fuck him. He can have their money, and they'll hate him afterwards. What was it? I think somebody told me he'd said in one of his videos that he's like one of the top 5 auditors or something.
Oh, shit.
He'll get on there and talk about people and talk about how fucking great they are, you know. For instance, James Freeman. James Freeman was the best motherfucker in the world until he heard Chili speak. And then once he heard Chili speak and talk to Chili, Chili's like, I hate that motherfucker, James Freeman. Fuck James Freeman. Yep. Lackluster, Dale. Oh, I love Lackluster. Lackluster's great. I love Dale. And then when he found out Dale didn't put up with his shit either, he's like, fuck Dale. Fuck you, Dale. Yep. You know what I mean? He was the same way with me. Same way with me. You know, when he found out I wasn't going to fall for his bullshit, you know, fuck you, Terry. Thought you was my friend. Well, that's because you thought, you dumb motherfucker. You should try thinking more often. See, here we got off on a whole Chili tangent again. I hate that, man. I hate that. I don't really want to talk about the motherfucker. I wish we could forget the sumbitch for about 3 or 4 weeks in a row. Maybe he'd just slip out of fucking existence. Then he'd have to quit, because nobody'd give a damn anymore.
I don't see why they do anyway.
Because he's a dumpster fire burning in action, and they love to watch it. That's why. They just love watching the motherfucker burn. He's in a tailspin, and everybody's just waiting for the crash and burn. That's all it is. He's already crashed. They're just waiting to see flames off of it. So,
but anyway, off that subject. How's everybody out there doing tonight? Well, the whole 27 we got with us.
29 now.
Is it 29?
Yeah, it's 29 now.
Okay.
It'll move around as people come in and go out. Some people will go out and come back in, and you know, there's other streams going on. They said Skeptic was on. You know, he's got a hell of a channel compared to mine. So.
Oh yeah, Skeptic. Yeah.
I like watching Skeptic too. He makes me laugh, and that's hard to do. It's not often that I run into somebody that can crack me up. I want to pull in here for a minute. Brian Murphy said, "You're like me, Terry. I work for what I draw. Like you said, people run their mouth. They don't know the whole story. Why some people draw a check." You're right, Brian. That's part of the problem. And it just comes from straight fucking ignorance is all it is. It ain't that they couldn't be smarter. They're just not smart enough to know they need to be. That's why they say you can't fix stupid. Well, seriously, that's why they say that, because stupid don't know how stupid it is. And did you know even the Bible, let me get this turned around here. Did you know even the Bible says that you can't fix stupid? I'm going to tell you where. The Lord said, let the ignorant be ignorant. See, even he knows you can't fix stupid. So there you go. That shit's even biblical. You got to love that.
Yeah, people just like running them chops, man. They, pair lips say anything. Especially that keyboard warrior.
All right, I wanted to stop in here and read that. That was like a paragraph to me there. I want to make sure I can read them little one-line chats pretty good when we're going down the road, but it's hard to, I can't focus on the screen long enough to read 2 or 3 sentences worth.
All right.
I'm not as able to multitask, and my car don't drive itself, so I can't like film with one camera and show you the other camera, and
You know,
film with one phone and show you the other one. And
I
drive
wouldn't
too.
have a new vehicle.
I've never owned a new one in my life.
I would
wouldn't know what to
never
do
buy a
with it.
new vehicle. Ever.
Sean, I'm not sure which comment you made, buddy, that you need to apologize for. I'm not exactly sure which one that is. I must have missed one or something. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if I can get back to it. There's another one. He said, read my comment and say it out loud. I got to let you know what it means. Sean, I must have missed the comment. I'm not sure what you were talking about there. So if you need to apologize, I guess apology accepted. I wasn't offended anyway, so I'm not sure what happened there.
It takes a lot to get, you know, I never get offended.
Oh well, I can, but you got to go out of your way. It's not easy to do. I can get mad without getting offended though, like Gearhead. He just pisses me off. I ain't offended. I hate dealing with stupid. I don't play well with stupid.
Right.
It's not a game I play. And I don't care to call somebody stupid. It doesn't bother me a bit, and I don't give a fuck if it hurts their feelings or not. Maybe they'll grow up and quit being stupid. I think people just need to learn how to have a little bit thicker skin in life and learn that it doesn't really matter the words someone else uses. They only bother you because you're weak-minded and you allow it. That's where the thick skin comes in,
Well, I wish I still lived in Mommy's basement. Being able to get on,
Goddamn, I'm glad I don't. My mom ain't got a basement. I'd be living under the fucking house. And that would suck, What's that say? You're so humble. That's good. I'm not sure who they're talking to there. Well, Sean said, Chili is a swell guy. You are not. Oh, well. I don't mind not being a swell guy. I don't give a shit. I'm not everybody's particular favorite flavor. I understand that. I don't have any problems with that. I don't have any problems with anybody that likes chili either, for that matter. They're free to like whoever they like. They can support whoever they want and give their money wherever they want to give it. I'm not asking for their money, so I don't really care about that. Unlike him, I won't get on there and cry about the money someone else makes,
Mm-hmm.
That's not who I am, so I don't give a damn about money. I ain't never had any, so if I ain't got any now, it doesn't fucking matter, I don't know if Max was talking about me being humble. Yeah, he said, you, Terry. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know that it's, well, I guess maybe that's what being humble is. I just know who I am, and I know where I come from. And because of that, I will never, ever forget. It's not often that I think I say it's funny. I called you a swale guy. Yeah, a lot of people use these wonderful words when they describe me. They're like, you know, you're a great guy. You're this, you're that, and I don't know where all those kind words come from, and I definitely don't deserve it. You know what I mean? It's just me. It's just me being me. I'm no different no matter where I go or who I talk to. I'm the same person either way.
Most of them use words you never hear around here.
Well, not in a sentence with my name. You know, that'd be like women running up and saying, "You're so handsome." That's never fucking happened to me. It's never happened to me one time, and when you see my face, you know why it's never happened to me. You know, and I'm okay with that.
That's why I told you, they don't want to look at my ugly ass.
Well, we all can't be pretty, you know. I don't mind not being pretty. It don't bother me. Fuck, I'm almost 50. You think I ain't seen my face? I've never been the good-looking guy in the group. I've never had the best-looking body. I've never been the guy that all the girls want. I'm the guy that's in the back of the room that them bitches don't even see. And when they do see me, I'm just that crazy cut-up guy that everybody likes to have around for the comic relief, you know. I'm definitely not the guy they're thinking about taking home. Turn them back around here. I don't know if they want to look at traffic or look at us, man. I ain't got no idea.
I'm sure they don't want to look at us.
Yeah, Sean had spelled it swale. Swale guy. Well, golly gee whiz.
Right?
Hey, there's Roseanne. Hello, Roseanne. Yes, you are late. Damn, I went on at like 5 o'clock this evening. Where have you been? It's nice to see you, Roseanne. I'm glad you got a chance to join us a little bit. JR, don't you hate when you walk into a Walmart or Kroger's and see a whale on an electric scooter and not an elderly? You know what's funny about that, JR, is who I normally see on those scooters are people that damn near suck up the entire scooter so big that the thing won't move, and they'll be bitching about the scooter, and right on the back of that son of a bitch is a plate with 2 screws in it that says 250-pound max, and the person on it weighs at least double that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Or they wouldn't fold over it like that. And I ain't bitching at them trying to body shame them. I'm just saying, don't break the weight limit on the cart and then bitch at the cart's a piece of shit.
And half the people that use them can walk.
Well, yeah, they walked all the way into the fucking store to sit on it, didn't they?
And it just burns my ass, dude, because there's people out here that can't walk and actually need that.
Right. Well, the only problem I have with handicap parking is most of them people are on wheels, electric ones at that. It's a lot easier for them to roll further than it is for me to walk. I should get the close-up spot, shouldn't I? Is that a bad argument? No.
That's a bad argument.
Why?
Because the handicapped need it.
Well, why do they need to be closer? If they have an electric scooter, isn't it easier for them to ride the electric scooter to the store than it is for me to actually have to walk the same amount? Now, think about that before you
We're
answer.
able to walk good, though.
Well, they're able to roll. They don't have to walk. All they have to do is push the button with a thumb. I'm just saying, it's easier for them to roll than it is for me to walk. That's all.
That's like every time we go to Walmart, man. My soon-to-be wife pisses me off so bad.
It's all right, Sean. I didn't take any personal offense to it, sir. You ain't got nothing to worry about here.
You're not a normal person. Just pull in Walmart, the first parking space they see. They didn't. Just whip it right in. My woman's got to count the fucking aisles, okay, before we pull in. And if it ain't the right spot, guess what we're doing? Circling all the way the fuck back around and count them again.
Fucking OCD or something? Got to park in the same spot all the time?
I love her to death. Oh my God.
No, I always park in the same row. Everywhere I shop, there's a certain spot on a certain row that I'll park in.
God,
and I always park in that row. And the reason, the only reason, is I don't have to worry about where I left my car. When I come out, I always know it's in that row. It's so easy.
That's how she is.
Roseanne said she got to watching a horror flick and got too involved. She said, don't get me started on the handicapped cheaters, right? Those are the ones I'm actually talking about.
Yep.
You know, the other thing that blows my mind is this whole washing your hands after you go to the bathroom thing. Now, wait a minute. Before anybody says anything, please listen close. If I get in the shower, once I get out of the shower, I'm clean head to toe. Or at least, if I took a shower properly, I'm clean from head to toe. So then I put my clothes on and I go out somewhere. My hands touch every fucking nasty thing in the world. Wouldn't it make more sense to wash my dirty hands before I touch my clean pecker than what it does to grab my clean pecker with dirty hands and then worry about how dirty my hands are. Does that make any sense to anybody? Doesn't to me. I don't get it. You know, I don't piss on my hands. Do you?
No.
I mean, I've learned that a man will piss on anything other than himself. Right?
Yeah.
There you go. You know, so I don't know. I don't get the whole I don't get the whole damn thing. It seems like you should wash your hands before you pee to me, if you're a man especially. Just saying. Now, I'm not exactly an expert on women taking a piss, I'll be honest. I'm not a woman. I've never done it as a woman. I wouldn't know the first thing about it. I'll leave that up to them. But I just never did understand the point of grabbing your clean pecker with dirty hands and then worrying about how fucking dirty your hands are afterwards. It doesn't make any sense to me. Something tells me it's going to be another boring fucking night, ain't it?
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be real boring.
But we don't really, that's why we don't run a whole lot through the week. There ain't
Right.
shit going on in the week. Friday and Saturday nights when we get most of our pullovers.
I'm surprised you want to come out on Thursday. It shocked the hell
I wanted
out
to
of
get
me.
the fuck out of the house, man.
Right.
Just been, you know, get everybody else out and let them enjoy life. Let them have something to do, ride around with us a little bit, you know. That's more what it was about, just getting out. Because if I'm not out and about, somebody's going to trap me into a live somewhere. You know, I'm going to be stuck in that chair, and I don't care for it sometimes. That's why I'm not the world's best content creator. I can't sit in front of a camera very long. Let's say, I wonder if the land whales on my 600-pound life ever feel bad for being national television. Who knows? I bet the ones that don't really want to complete the program don't like being there. Roseanne said, how dare I say it's a boring night? I have all of them here. Well, that's true. That's not the boring part I was talking about, Roseanne. I just meant for you guys it's boring. Y'all have to put up with us, and hell, all we do is roll through the town and be us. We try to be entertaining. We just ain't that great. You know, I've got jokes. I just don't have any I could tell in mixed company, you know, getting in trouble. I don't want that. Oh, 420 retracted their message. I didn't get to see it. Yeah, I watch. My wife watches a lot of that, My 600-Pound Life, and what I see is about 4 out of the 5 of the people that are on there, they think this surgery is like a magic fucking pill. Once they have the surgery, they ain't gonna be hungry anymore, and that's just not the truth of it. The truth of it is, if you want to lose weight, you have to eat less and move more, and if you're not willing to do that, it don't matter what the fuck the doctors do, you can't lose weight. Can't do it, cannot fucking happen, and if you do, it's only gonna be a short-lived thing. You're gonna gain that plus some back. Fact. So, if you want to lose weight, eat less and move more. There you go.
Yeah.
Nobody else will tell you that. They want to sell you a prescription. I'll tell you real fucking cheap. We ought to see my mother-in-law when I brought up that idea of washing your hands before you pee once. I thought I thought her fucking head was going to explode. Sounded so outside of her norm. Mark Wood said, rock on, you two. Good job. I don't know if he's talking to us or not.
Well, if he is, I'm glad somebody's enjoying
But we're
it.
in here holding the fucking concrete down. I promise you, it ain't gonna fly up while we're in here. We drive it down. That is a fact. I guess we'll go out and make us another loop here. Ironton Auditor, would you ever be with a woman with plastic surgery? No, I don't like fake body parts. I don't like fake hair. My woman needs no plastic surgery. She's beautiful the way she is. I love her. I love her body. There's nothing that I would change anyway. I mean, you know, if you were to ask me how I'd want it to look, I'd want it to look exactly like it does because I like it that way. So,
Nope.
you know,
Well said,
but
bro.
no,
Well said.
I'd never go out with one of them fucking Barbie dolls, you know,
No,
with the
hell
big
no.
fucking titties that don't really exist in nature and shit, you know. That's not sexy to me. I don't like it. Turn them back around so they can see. I had them looking at me. That ain't gonna help.
All right.
Well, it might, you know, if anybody wants to stare at me, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there don't want to fucking stare at me all night. I know I don't. I hate looking over at that and seeing myself. I don't like to look at myself, and man, I hate rewatching my videos and hearing my voice.
I must have a hole in the bottom of my cup or something.
Is it leaking out?
It's leaking.
God damn it.
It's leaking.
We're going to have to refill it again.
Yeah, we're going to have to refill it. That damn light, man.
What if she didn't tell me and I didn't know? Well, then why are you asking me the question? I'd be too fucking stupid to know any better, I assume. But I can promise you I know what breast implants look like. I think every man out there does. They're not hard to discern because they don't look like regular boobs, man. They just don't. But I know one thing, men will find a way to make titties bigger. It's what we do. And, you know, the silicone didn't work. That was giving them cancer, so we switched to saline. If that don't work, hell, we'll open them up and throw rocks in there. Men will find a way to make them bigger, I guarantee it. It's just a thing about men. They think they got to be bigger than them. You know, got to find boobs as big as they are to be happy.
Hell, Dolly Parton thought she was big until my woman come along. And that's natural.
Well, my woman's got some pretty fucking big ones, I know that.
But like you,
I mean,
love my woman the way she looks head to toe.
That's it.
I wouldn't change it.
As long as you like it, then it don't fucking matter what
That's
anybody
right.
else thinks, does it?
Well, look at it, what they think. Hell with them.
I think we should rename yours to Michelle, though.
She's pissed.
You're right, Max. They don't need surgery to look pretty. The problem is people misunderstand what pretty is. They think pretty is a certain look. And what most people aren't able to understand is it don't matter what you look like in life. There's somebody out there that thinks you're good looking. It don't matter how. But hell, even my ugly ass has a woman. And she thinks I'm great. I don't know why. I ain't figured it out yet either, guys. Maybe she just needs a new prescription on her glasses, you know. But even she loves me, so you know. I mean, it happened for me. It can happen for anybody. You know, there's guys out there that like big old fat women. There's guys out there that won't touch a fat woman. It's got to be somebody scrawny. There's guys that have to have the trophy wife look. There's other, you know what I mean? There's guys that like them all, so it doesn't really matter. Don't stress about your looks. We don't.
Hey, we made it like 40 minutes this time without getting coffee.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
I'll be damned. We beat that 20-minute mark then, didn't we?
Yes, sir. Well, if I can close that hole up and buy my cup, it'd be all right.
Gonna have to buy you a new cup.
All right.
Somebody said I got ads running, just saying, if you're wondered. No, I didn't wonder. I set it up to be monetized. There should be ads running, I would imagine. I don't know how that works like during a live, so I don't know exactly how that works. I just set it up to run. And the reason is because that's what helps me pay gas money to run back and forth through this town. So, you know, my phone bill costs me so much with the phone and the internet and everything. I pay over $200 a month just for the phone and internet for it and internet at my house to be able to do what I do. So when I make about $200 a month on YouTube, that just about, well, it doesn't quite cover that bill anyway. That's from between $220 and $275 a month, making payments on this phone that Chili bought me. Idiot. So he talks about things like that, talking about how he bought me a phone. Well, that's, you know, if he had bought it for me, I wouldn't be making those payments on it. So anyway, between that, gas, car maintenance, and all that fun stuff, you know, I don't really make any money. So I monetize my channel and let it build up as much as it possibly can. That's why I do it, is it helps cover some of the cost. You know, if I were rich, I wouldn't have this problem. And if I wanted to run, you know, fundraisers and try to grift you all out of money to get it done, I guess I could try that, but that's not me and that's not what I'm going to do. So, need a hand? Eugene trying to make coffee here, guys.
You sure? Get her done.
You drank it all.
Can't help it.
You're an asshole. So much for me getting any. I'll have to wait.
There's a little bit.
Well, empty that out before you start that one.
Oh, yeah? Planned on new one. That'll work.
That'll work. If you set this one and hit rear, or front, sorry. That way, that one there will stay hot now. That's the one I'll hit up here in just a second. If you want to take over the
Yeah, let me see.
camera working here.
Oh.
If I hadn't crushed my cup out there, I'd have just used it.
Well, I just had to get me a.
Stuck my elbow on it there a minute ago and crushed the shit out of that cup.
Well, I hope this cup's, ain't got the hole in it. Shouldn't be serving cups with holes in them,
It bling, did you?
I do.
He said that last cup had a hole in the bottom.
Yeah, last cup had a hole in the bottom.
He's just bullshit. What's he drinking so fast? Is what he said. I crushed mine. I put my elbow on it. The car just mashed the shit out of it. I think I like these cups.
Oh.
These cups.
I don't like them cups.
See now. See, I'm gonna make the IA pay for my coffee now. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I hope we ain't boring everybody too much. Oh, I think we lost the chat. Daggone it. If you can hear me, say something. Ah, daggone it. We're going to have to restart this damn thing again. God. If anyone can hear me, say something. Hello, hello. God, I hate this damn phone. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
didn't realize you just screwed yourself. Oh, open the door on me.
I want the money back.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to restart it, brother.
We lose the chat again, didn't we?
Yeah, lost the check.
Lost the damn chat again.
I've
Son
been
of a
saying
bitch.
hello, no one's answering.
Yeah, that one's been on there for a bit. That's the last one. Let's see. See, that's the problem. I keep playing with it, and it won't let me get it back on. I can switch it back and forth from top to... See, when I do that, it takes it all off. All right, guys, we're going to stop this one and start another one. Sorry about that.